Time. Leisure time. Did you ever stop to think how much leisure time you really have? Some of us put our leisure time to good use. And some of us, Ken Michaels, for example, spend most of our leisure time just moping.
Moping? He thinks I'm moping. Well, who wouldn't mope? There's nothing to do, nobody's around. You know how it is. I went down to the bowling alley, went over to the drugstore. None of the gang was there. All my friends are busy, so what's for me to do?
Do you suppose Ken has more leisure time than his friends do?
Huh? Well, no, I don't have more time. We all spend about the same amount of time in school, and the rest is leisure time. I've got nothing to do but wait for supper. My friends have more things to do. They're lucky.
Ken's pretty lucky, too.
Listen to that. All right, I'll bite. Why am I lucky?
Because you have so much leisure time. Time in which you can do things you enjoy. Time in which you don't have to work.
Like this, huh? Is that good?
Let me show you a few things. Suppose you had lived 100 years ago. What would you have been like? Take a look.
Where? Oh, is that me? Is that what I would have looked like 100 years ago?
Well, perhaps. But now, well, let's look back 100 years again and see someone else.
Who? Hey, that's my dad.
Young man, you get off that bed and get to work. After you clean out the stable, you can build some new steps for the back porch. While I work 72 hours a week, no son of mine is going to loaf.
72 hours?
12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Tomorrow morning, young man, you're going out to get a regular job. You can work too, and earn your keep.
Not so good, Ken? Well, let's try another picture. Say about 50 years ago.
Oh, hello, son. Well, say, I've got some new pictures for the stereoscope. We'll look at them tonight. Don't forget about your chores. Have them all done by the time I'm through work. And keep the wood box full.
Boy, how long will you work, Dad?
Why, 10 hours. 10 hours a day, every day except Sunday.
60 hours a week? Boy.
Well, Ken, let's take a look at your father's time as it really is today.
Hi, Dad. You sure don't work as long hours as they used to.
That's right, Ken. It's a wonderful thing to be able to do so much work in so little time. This 40-hour week suits me fine. And some people even work shorter hours nowadays. But by the way, Ken, how'd you like to play a quick round of golf before supper? I think we can work it in. And then later I'd like to shellac that new bookcase I'm making.
Well, Ken?
Yes, Dad does enjoy his leisure time. And to think that a few years ago, people didn't have nearly so much time to themselves.
Yes, we've gained a lot of leisure time in the last century or so. All of us.
Wait a minute. All of us? Mother should hear you say that. She's always complaining that she doesn't have enough time.
Well, let's see about that. Can you picture your mother as she might have been 50 years ago?
I guess so.
My, that's hard work. It takes so much time, too. But that's woman's lot in life. Scrub clothes, carry water, bake bread, feed the chickens, till time to go to bed and then get up again to start all over again.
You see, Ken? Now, how about today?
My, this new washer certainly is a time saver. And I do need some extra time. Now, let's see, I want to do some shopping, but this first.
Wait a minute. This may be easier work, but it still looks like work.
Oh, well, I have to plan the program for the Women's Club next month. That's one of my favorite activities, you know. It does keep me busy, but, well, that's not work.
What do you think, Ken?
Well, Mother does
I think
have more
nothing's
leisure
working
time
and I
now.
want to die. That's what I think.
But still, she's always busy. How does she find so many things to do? How can I find something to do with my extra time? Or for that matter, what about you? I don't know. It seems as if leisure time is a problem.
Well, let's see how your friends have met that problem.
I told him once my friends were all busy. Oh, busy. They have something to do with their time. Let's see. Last I saw of Dave, he was headed that-a-way.
You mean this way? Yes. Dave has a hobby of identifying birds. It's a pleasant way of spending his time, and besides, it helps him with some of his schoolwork. You can learn quite a bit from hobbies. Here's Bill. Some of his leisure time is spent doing part-time work at the bookstore. Along with earning some spending money, he's getting experience that will help him later on. And Alice is devoting some of her leisure to learning to sew. That's something she'll be glad she did when she's older. And right now, she gets a big kick out of it. Here's the way Marge spends some of her leisure time. She's learning to play the piano. She's getting a lot of pleasure from her own accomplishment. And she's acquiring a skill that will help her.
Yeah, where was that noise always in the information? It was. The video doesn't usually get that far because usually I can get whatever stream preparations I needed to do much done much quicker. But I've recently tried to, well, get it to work on my on a different library computer, and it didn't, and so then I had to put everything back in the old one, and because just nothing works ever. Nothing has gone correctly, and my life was just full of the worst surprises. Sorry, I just started I have to hold on. Sorry, let me just hi everyone. We're back. It's been weeks. I am, in case you've forgotten, because I have forgotten too, I'm Karis Ufanor. I'm the first and last philosopher VTuber. I'm the last librarian of Alexandria. That wasn't for you. That was for me, because I'd almost forgotten. Everyone's doing all right. Everyone is talking. You guys are very good. You guys have gotten very good at entertaining yourselves in my absence, because my absence is usually very felt. And that is the nature of being a librarian of the twisting and ever expanding corridors of the Library of Alexandria. It is what it is. Neglect some study for the live. Don't do that. Study is very important. You could perhaps put me at the side while you study. I'll try not to be too distracting. I'll just be doing menial labor anyways. But hold on, but I'll get to that. Hold on. Working man's philosophy. There really isn't much of that left. Shelf stocking gameplay. Yes, that's exactly right. Surprisingly fitting for a librarian. That's true. That's true. Why are we talking about docking? Oh, docking my pay. Okay. Right. Right. That makes sense to me. That in an employment salary context, that makes sense to me. Okay. Late to work like a true employee. First day of work, and I'm an hour and a half late. I promise you, I didn't intend for this to be part of it. I promise I did not intend to be late for the first day of work, but here we are. Docking is when you lower pay. Yeah, docking is when you dock someone's pay is just to, I think, lower it. I'm not sure where the... I'm not sure what... Interesting question. I wonder what the etymology of all this is. Interesting question. Oh, it got pushed. Yes. Apologies. Excuse me. Hope you didn't hear that. I've been gone for a little while. Scheduled, planned absence. So this has been given notice for. Nonetheless, this absence has been felt. I have felt it too. I'm happy to come back, of course. I'm here now. You guys are very good at talking to each other. Great work. Well done. Fantastic. Evening for most people here. I wonder, yeah, it's like morning for some. I think it's afternoon for some people. I think it's evening for most people. I don't know what's going on with the time zones, but yeah. Interesting that there is such a diversity. But welcome everyone. I'm reading everything right now. I'm reading everything right now before I get to it. Sounding a little tired, hope everything's okay. Yeah, apologies if that does come out. I think it will inevitably because I've been down with a flu, I think, the past few days. I'm gonna cough probably, and it'll sound pretty gross. I'm just gonna say beforehand that if that happens, then you know that's why. Did you just wake up? No, I had a very I don't want to say I want to say fruitful. I want to say it's been a fruitful while of menial bullshit to deal with, but it was not bullshit. It was just things to do in the library. I had to navigate the library, and I had to go talk to some librarians, and it was all like fine. It's just I don't get paid for any of it, which is the central problem of today and this week. That's what this is. It's the central problem. Working stream starts with a man's destroyed soul. Appropriate. Absolutely. My soul is indeed destroyed. That's what's going on right now. I am dying, yes. What kind of docking the chairman think? Hi, hello, hi. hello, welcome everyone to the stream. If anyone would like me to read out your name, for whatever reason, because some people do really quite enjoy it, and I do it inconsistently. Sometimes when someone says hi, I greet them by their name as well. Sometimes I just don't. When I don't, it's usually because you've been here for a while. And I'm like, I've addressed you by name enough times, you'll be fine, is what I think in my head. If you'd like to make that request, feel free to. I will offer to do anything for money. That's why we're here. But unfortunately, monetization is not even on this channel. So, hold on. Let me get back to this thought. Let me table this thought, and let me continue reading the messages. I'll come back to it, to why I'm broke in a moment. Hold on. You're pretending to be say all you want, but if you initially thought of the, I'm not addressing it. I'm not addressing the allegations. Missed you guys. I missed you guys as well. I missed being here. I missed streaming. I missed playing video game. Is what I did. I also missed. I had a good time in the karaoke stream as well. I think initially, the day I did it, I did not. I was like, this is not good. I'm gonna die. But then after having sat with it for like a week or two, it did be really nice to come back to singing again because I hadn't had a lot of opportunities to do that recently. So that's point 2. Remind me point 1 and 2 to come back to. Hold on, let me finish reading the messages. Okay. Get some tea next to you if you need to stream early. Okay. Yeah. I've got some water next to me. I'll be okay. I'll get better sending virtual soup. Thank you for the virtual soup. Yummy. Honey and lemon tea. Honey and lemon tea works as well, yeah. But it's been going on for a few days now and I've tried the things. I think it's just a matter of like, eventually I'll my body will conquer it. I'll just have to let my body do its work, right? Yes. Parrot only stream will be real. So I was gonna hold on, actually, let me just get him out of here. I was actually gonna have Parrot read some stuff, but like I don't think I would have been able to catch up to all of it while also being able to get my point, my words across. I think that's a good problem to have. That's the problem I'm having now. Jammin, you can read my name if you'd like. I will not, Hannah. I refuse to. Welcome back. Thank you. We're back. Lita couldn't take over the stream. You guys just do that all the... You do that on the regular anyways. Hello, Chairman. Hello, everyone. Call us by our names. We're desperate for attention. You have my attention, maybe you have my attention. You all have my attention because I'm reading the messages, and even if I'm not addressing it, I'm like, I am reading it. Chairman doesn't call us by our names because he fears the will of the Mara who believes in folktales. No, I don't call you by your name because it's like, because you don't do that when you're in like a conversation, right? You don't. You know, when you're talking to someone, you don't go like, hey, Fruitles. Like, what do you think of this? Because you're already talking to the person. You're already engaging in you're giving them your full attention. That's what I do. I don't know what you do. Here's what you should be doing, actually. You should be doing what I'm doing. When you're in a conversation with someone, when you're addressing anyone, in any circumstance, you give them your full attention, right? There's a whole thing where people, you know, don't do that enough in social settings. I think that could be you. That could be you right now. You could be on your phone listening to a VTuber instead of talking to your grandma who's gonna, you know, not be around here in 20 or 30 years, maybe even 10. I don't know. You should give them your full attention. That's what you should do. That's what I do. And when I do that, I don't really, you know, I don't have to call anyone by name unless I'm initiating a new thing, but I'm usually staying on that one person. So I haven't even started streaming the game yet, and I'm already ranting about the youth of today. I'm sorry. I mean, just I'm sorry. I forgot how to stream again. It's been you'll see, this is a common occurrence. I'm gonna just keep forgetting how to stream and talk to people. Yes, everyone who was there for the karaoke stream, thank you for being there. Missed it, it's okay. There's gonna be a next one. Christmas Carol stream, surely. Yes. So that was point 2 that I wanted to get back to once I caught up to messages. I think I caught up to enough. Karaoke stream happening soon. I don't know when exactly. I think the Christmas Day is like, what, a Wednesday? I'm not gonna do it on Christmas Day because on Christmas Day you should be spending it with your family or loved ones or your friends, you know, just anyone around you. Hopefully, you know, that will be the case, and if not, then I would urge you to try to make that happen. I think it's a really worthwhile thing to do on Christmas. It's just not, it doesn't have to be Christmas, but you know, like it's the time for that. They make it a public holiday and everything, so you don't have to go to work and do your menial labor, which I'm about to do. So, and because of that, I'm going to probably do the stream on the 21st, the Saturday before Christmas. I don't know exactly when, but there's going to be a karaoke stream, another one for Christmas songs. I'm going to do Christmas songs. I'm going to do 10 songs, 10 Christmas songs. I have locked in the 10 songs. I have decided on them. I know what I'm doing. I know the songs I'm doing, and they're going to be not as challenging as the Arcane soundtrack, because that was just all over the place. But they're going to be a little bit varied. I won't. Maybe I'll tell you what they are if you want to know now. I don't think you do though. Maybe you want to. You can just, you know, maybe you want to just know on the day. But I've locked in the songs, so I'm like, you know, practicing them and trying to do them well, and I keep fucking them up. So I have to keep practicing and trying. But they are less, but it's probably going to be better than the Arcane stream because it won't be as difficult, I think. I don't know. Might or might not have karaoke saved. Well, you can save it if you'd like. It's just I can't save. And honestly, if it were up to me, I would not mind at all archiving the karaoke streams. Like I wouldn't mind having them around. It's just I can't risk having them around because copyright reasons, right? That's the whole thing. I don't mind having them around. I wouldn't conceptually mind having them around. But logistics. So if you want to like save them and repost them, because people do that, VTubers, and I am a VTuber. That's who I am. That's true. Among other things, that is who I am. You are more than welcome to. Man went, oh, my voice is not good. I'm sorry. And then hit us with the most angelic voice you could ever imagine. Wow, that sounds amazing. Please don't give other people inflated expectations of what's gonna happen. All right, like it's not. It was okay on average, but I think I did some songs pretty well, and I did some songs awfully, and so I think it kind of evened out to fine, and that's where it stays. Okay. I actually use people's short names because it's a very good way to skip having to use he, her, or slight harsh you. Well, when you're in a conversation with someone, it's like a second person thing. So unless you have to make create an example, right? Like, so when I say you have to create an example, like that's you, right? And you don't, at least in English, I don't, you know, anyways. Cameron having an old man woman and yelling at his aunties to call their grandmas. Yes! Talk to your family. Please. Please do that. If there's one thing you'll do, well, don't just take one thing away from this. I was hoping as a VTuber to be able to offer more than one good thing, but if you could take one of the good things away, it's that you should connect with your family if they are, you know, granted they are sane, granted they are not horrible people. You should connect with your family, and you should, you know, work out differences. You should talk them out. You should connect with each other, have a good time. Are we not family and loved ones? No, we're not. I am a VTuber, and you are the voices in my head. Okay, that's. When I refer to people as their names, then I refer to them as "oh no, my dear," and I want to not feel like someone's mother constantly. Right. I guess. Yeah, but usually I'm just. I don't know. I haven't figured out. We do the brain rot Christmas songs? No. Chat Manifest Last Christmas by Wham. Well, it looks like you succeeded because that's that is one of the that is one of the ones. That is one of the 10, yeah. You can guess the other 9. But that is one of them. Skibbity Christmas, please, no. I got the Southern hospitality on lock. That's like I appreciate that. I can never do it. The sort of like addressing people by like dear or like you know, just like in a way that's not, unless you're addressing like a very, very close one. If it's just like a stranger or like an acquaintance or something, I can't at that point I do refer to people by name, I guess, but I usually I don't have to, because I'm either talking to you or I'm not talking to you. And if I'm not talking to you, I will not refer to you. Usually there's usually, in my experience, little reason to talk about someone else when I'm talking to people. It's not real. It's somewhat connected to the whole like talking behind people's back thing, but it's more just, I guess, in general, unless it's something about like people as a group in a group setting, in which case then you refer to the group. I overthink these social conversations, like these social interactions, too much, to too little result. I think too much I think too much about these things to be so bad at them. But here we are. Crispy Bacon says hi. Hello, Chris. Have a Merry Christmas. Yeah. Nightmare Before Christmas, what's that? That's song number 2. Yep. That's song number 2. Backtracked on his plan to record the To Pimp a Butterfly album. I'm not recording a cover of the To Pimp a Butterfly. But speaking of, GNX is fantastic. I've listened to it recently. The album is phenomenal. I think it's a little, it's not at first what I was used to from Kendrick. So I wasn't as impressed initially, but I think as I've given it multiple listens, I've grown to really like it. I'm obsessed with Reincarnated. I think Reincarnated is by far my favorite track on the album. If I could, I even thought while I was listening to it, I was like, I really wanted to do a cover of Reincarnated. I thought it would be really interesting, but I'm not that good, and one thing at a time. I've got enough on my plate, but that was really good. It was really nice. Literally now I'm flitting at your voice. I shut up about what is. I understand. I do think I have an okay singing voice, I've been told, but the problem is I'm not good at it. I think I have the potential to be really good, but I haven't put in the grind and the effort to be fantastic, so I'm not gonna, yeah. Try an album before GTA 6. No album. Goodbye. Chris says, no idea who you are, just click for the title, don't worry. Okay. Welcome. Thank you for clicking due to the title. And I'm sorry to say that you'll probably be very disappointed, because I don't... Actually, no, you'll be appropriately disappointed. Like, a philosophy major getting a real job. This is just how it is. This is just my reality. It's unfortunate. English 7 gets cold, mate. Yeah. I was gonna say never mind. I was gonna say the other English word for the other word that the English use to address their mates, but never mind. I realized that would not be a good look. I'm not going to. I will refrain from it. Okay. You make music? No, I don't. I literally just did one stream where I belted some songs just for fun. I don't make music. I don't intend to in the short term. It's just I'm not good at it, so I'm not going to bother. I think my time is better spent on other things, but I do enjoy singing. I think it's fun, but like I don't create anything. No. But karaoke is fun. Love Fool? No, that's not on the list. Chairman is a philosophy game VTuber. So yeah, thank you for explaining it, Fertles. saw a few of your VODs a while back. Just popped in this stream to ask if you'd actually recommend getting a philosophy major. I'm in college application hell at the moment. You can judge by the title how I feel about that. You can judge by the title of this live stream how I feel about that. Okay, the reality though, that is playing up to a stereotype, right? Okay, that's a really that's a good question. So I'm gonna drop the skit for a moment and address this as actual advice, maybe, which I don't want to claim that I do a lot because, you know, liability and all that, but I do. But this is a good question, and I do think I have an educated answer on this. People overinflate how bad your employment prospects are when you get a philosophy degree, and part of the reason people do that is because they don't understand. There's no immediate application philosophy as a field directly into our economy, right? Because usually when people, it's very straightforward. It's a very straightforward idea, connecting what you major in college or university or whatever to what you do in the workforce. But the reality is that's not the case, because there are many different types of jobs and there are more being created every day, is one thing. But also the other thing is, just because there's no job specifically tailor-made for philosophers doesn't mean that philosophers are not able to do jobs. Or rather, philosophy majors who undertake philosophy academically, at least in an undergraduate level, are not trained on skills that would be relevant to the workforce. So the reality is, would I recommend being a philosophy major? No, but not for employment reasons. But also yes, but not for employment reasons. I think if you're thinking about employment and that is your primary concern, then I think you should be concerned about that, and you should be concerned about where your employment lies actually, and to pursue jobs that open up markets or give you tools and knowledge of specific fields that you think will be economically viable, if that is your concern. Right? It would be kind of stupid to say, well, if some people say that if you're a philosophy major, you can do nothing. And some people say if you're a philosophy major, you can do any job. So I'm going to do it because it gives me the flexibility. No, it doesn't give you flexibility. It doesn't give you anything. Other than, I guess, okay, no, sorry. Forget what I just said. It doesn't give you anything, any immediate path defining thing, which most majors, when we talk about the context of job employment, do. I recommend staying away from academic philosophy, not because of employment, but because the state of academic philosophy is fucking miserable, at least where I'm from. Because of that, I would say that you should try to bear in mind that although it's not the end all and be all of things, it is 4 years of your life, and you should do something you really care about. I think if you just end up doing something you really, really give a shit about, you somewhat enjoy at least, or at least something you're really, really good at, so you don't have to suffer too much, ideally both, then you'll be okay out going to college and getting outside of it. What matters a lot to employees is, well, depending on which ones they are, but for some it's the university or college you actually go, the institution you actually go to. Again, if you're thinking about employment, little bit about a GPA and a little bit about your major, unless it's directly relevant. Unless it's directly one-to-one, specifically related to the job. Otherwise, just depends on how your CV looks, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Karis is not on that same grind set. I am today. Today I have to be. Hi, this came up in my YouTube dash. Hello, Zero Striker, welcome. I'm sorry this came up in your dashboard. And you clicked because the title sounded funny. And you click in and it's like this guy talking for a very long time. But that's what being a philosophy major is about. This is not clickbait. This is just an unfortunate, cruel irony in my life. That's what this is. I've not. Yeah. Say the C word? No. My accent is a weird combination and of some things, but the most prominent part of my accent sounds American, and it's really bad if you say it with an American accent. Which is interesting how that changes so much of it, but conversation for another time. Haven't listened to K-Dot's new album yet. It's very good. If you liked his previous work, you'll find this to be dissimilar. I think you'll find this to be different, but I think it would still nonetheless be very enjoyable. Okay. When I sing, it sounds like an animal dying. I get that. I did for the longest time as well. I told this bit in the karaoke stream, but I was the triangle kid in class. Some 40 odd years ago of my life, because I'm 60 years old. Some 40 odd years ago of my life, I was in class and we had to do like a group performance, and there were people on the trumpets, there were people on the piano, there were people on violins and cellos, there were people on keyboards, there were people on like flutes, there were people singing different parts of the song we were doing, and I was the only one that was on the triangle. It was because I couldn't do any of the other things. So I get it, don't worry. I think my mom asks me to show videos of me singing to my family and gets upset when I don't. Relatable. That's all I'm gonna say. Relatable. Maybe if we all sing at the same time, it'll harmonize and sound good. That's the secret. It's like you just try to blend in with other people, so it just sounds all the thing. Philosophy is very fun though. There are 3 paths: continue the cycle, become a teacher, do research in the uni, or become evil advisor for companies. You can now, there's like a 4th 3.5 path unlocked where you can become an evil AI glazer in universities and institutions, but I'm not going to talk about that too much. Because I don't think it warrants that much explanation. Excuse me. Horrible singing plus another horrible singing voice of an angel. Simple PEMDAS. The math checks out. Humanities degree, you can get pretty much any job with that. That's true. I think it's like it doesn't close you off per se, but it doesn't push you into anything specifically, which can be an advantage or a disadvantage depending on who, your CV and how you present yourself as a person, etc., etc. Taking some philosophy classes in uni, they were great, but if ended up deciding to be a journalism major, that's cool. And guess what? You can continue taking philosophy classes. They will welcome you, I think, hopefully. And more importantly, you can study philosophy in your own time, and have the time to digest it. I think there's a big churning out motion that goes in academic courses, and that has negatively impacted the way people study philosophy, to the detriment of it, of course. So even if you decide not to be a philosophy major, I would say still take some philosophy classes, yeah. Maybe don't major in it, but you should definitely take some classes. Unless you really want to, like I did. I really wanted to at the time. Now, I am full of regret and debt. 4 years is not universal. The average is 10. Interesting. I speak for a specific part of the world. Again, just my perspective from my strange different part of the world. Probably try that or literature. Thanks for the insight. Enjoy philosophy, so probably try this or literature. Interesting. I enjoyed literature as well back in high school. So I was kind of on that crossroads as well. But yeah, give things a try. Game starting in half an hour. I'm sorry. God, I'll get there very soon. I had like 2 or 3 things to say before the stream started. I had like a whole introduction ready, but I've just been too busy reading the chat. You have an almost transatlantic accent. Yes, almost. It's a weird, I don't know. You know what's interesting is I never studied the transatlantic accent. I didn't even know of it until like a month before debut or something. And I was doing the lore video, the library of Alexandria. It's on the channel uploads. It's like the first video uploaded, I think. I think I debuted it like a month or 2 ago. No, not a month or 2 ago. It was 7 or 8 months ago. Goodness. Oh no. That's there. I did a little bit of studying of the transatlantic accent to do the opening bit of it. I didn't do it very well. I wanted it to sound like an old American radio. I don't think I did it very well, but I think I saved it by tuning the filters a bit to make it sound convincing enough. But that put me down in a rabbit hole that I was quite delighted to delve into. Vaguely remember how to play the recorder from music class. Yep, same. Did singing in high school theater, but that's because you had to sign up to take theater if you did the plays. Really? Well, signing up to take theater makes sense for the plays, but you had to do singing in theater class. That's interesting. I don't think we did, but we had... Wait. Yes, I have talked about this. This is not new lore. This is... No, wait, but it was in the... Some of you know. I had some experience in a play, and it was a musical, but we didn't have any music training, so it was really rough for me because I was just thrust straight into it. Yes. Okay. No more of that lore. Any favorite philosophers? My answer is Danish philosopher Soren Kierkegaard. He's the GOAT. I don't know if he got everything right, but he got so much shit right, and he's also just like me for real. He's my first Oshi. Last time I was in theater, tripped and it was pretty embarrassing. You have... Embarrassing is... Okay, hold on. Do I tell this? No, I don't think I should. No. Oh, it's bad. Okay. Okay. It's quite a short thing, but I'm considering telling it, but it's really embarrassing. I don't think I will now. But remind me if anyone cares, if anyone cares enough, if one person cares enough to remember it, remind me in February to tell you about the time in theater when I had to there's a theater thing there's a short theater anecdote that's quite embarrassing. I think I'm okay telling it, but I don't. But I want to tell it in February. I'll tell it in February. If anyone cares enough, remind me. Otherwise, I'm also okay not talking about it at all because I want to die every time I think about it. Anyways, be way too nervous to ever step on stage. Spent all the free time in the school library. I mean, school library is so nice for that, right? Trust me, I understand that as well. It's also weird. I liked reading plays in the library is what I did. I would like actually pick up plays and I would just read them, and in my head I would like kind of imagine it, acting them out. It was quite fun. Anyways. Jeremy, you have to remember the two things you wanted to bring up before we start stream. Oh yes, so the second thing I already addressed because someone said something that reminded me of something else, I think. Oh yeah, the second thing I wanted to say was that I had the Christmas karaoke lined up, the track list, and I wanted you guys to guess. Well, I don't want you to guess. It doesn't matter. It's like I've already that locked in, but you have already guessed 2 out of the 10 songs. I did tell you in the last karaoke stream that one of the songs would be Sweater Weather. So that's 3 out of 10. I don't think you guys can guess all of them, but they're all like Christmas songs. They're all Christmassy songs. Yeah. That's going to happen this month. The first thing is the last thing I'll end with before I start the game. We're a kid who info dumped about FNAF. Well, this is the stream for you. Oh man. That's with singing, acting, and dancing. Interesting. Me your best British accent. I can't. I don't. This is not an accent I grew up with, and so I can only attempt to emulate what I remember from certain Englishmen in my life that have offered guidance in certain parts of my academic career, and that is all that can be done. All right. That's terrible. Let's keep going. First, she was Kurt Vonnegut. Interesting. Hi, Karis. Hello. Hello, Dar. Welcome, welcome. February is when you make a new turnaround of the sun in relation with the day I'm born. Interesting. February is when I start. Don't. Okay. I keep saying don't. Okay. Don't give your age out if you don't want people to know it, I guess, is what I'll say, because I'm not going to be able to stop you guys from doing it. Just like don't. You can do it, but don't do it unless you don't mind all the scrapers harvesting the data. Anyways. It's just your normal voice. It's not my normal voice. I don't normally speak like an Englishman. I perhaps I enunciate certain words in that manner, but I think a lot of my words are Americanized. Anyways. What are they gonna do? Pretend to be me? No, they're just gonna scrape your data. I don't like the idea of someone scraping my data. At least I don't know. I don't like the idea that every stream I do, well, actually, I was gonna say I don't like the idea that every stream I make is eventually going to be fed into something that will be able to generate a currency from a stream, and it's like a caricature of who I am, and it just like it, and then it's like a cheap imitation, but it works for most people. That's, yeah, and I go, no, you didn't get the details right. I get really upset about it. But I was gonna say all that, but then I remembered no one cares because I have 300. Barely have like 300 subscribers. I am a nobody. They're sooner going to make AI Gargura, so I have nothing to worry about. They can take my identity. I don't want it. Cameron is right. I'm making notes on everyone to sell to big data. They're just like, the thing is, like, I would sell my information to big data. I would do that, but the offering rates are too low. I think you can have my information, but I am much too valuable as an individual for my information to be sold for scraps. So, I think there should be a fair price traded for you to know what my purchasing habits are. All right, you shouldn't just know it, and you shouldn't just be able to gain that knowledge for, I don't know, 2 cents. You should know, you can know what I do in my algorithm, but you must pay the price for it. That's what I think. That's why I'm upset. I think if they were selling my data, but first of all, the money were going to me, and second of all, the money was the right price, I think it'd be fine. Really, like most things, I'd prefer if there was my consent. That's really the crux of the issue, is my consent, I think, was not at all factored in that. But anyways. You already have my age, can't do anything about that. Yes, you can. You can just pretend to be... I was gonna say you could pretend to be 60 years old online, but I didn't say that, actually. I did not say that. I was going to. I told you that I was going to, but I did not. That is not what I said at all. That is off the record. To make a caricature of me, I will simply bully it until it cries. That's no good. If there was a okay, well, if it was a false imitation that was not real, then maybe, but if there was a clone of me, I think we'd get along quite well. Oh, would we? I imagine we would initially. Okay, actually, I know exactly what we're going. Do you know them? Okay, no one knows this, probably. It's very weird. It's a very niche thing. No one knows this. I enjoy, for a set of reasons I can't quite explain, I enjoyed the anime Dragon Ball, and I watched everything, even up into the recent new series, which is significantly worse, but I still watched all of it. And there's a villain in the show, in the anime, in the series, and his name is Zamasu, and he's my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball. And one of the reasons he's my favorite is because part of the plot point of his existence is, like, he traveled through time to meet a clone of himself that took over Goku's body, and they take over the world together, but he's like but that's himself, and and he's like, he hates everyone else, and he's such a narcissist that he has taken loving himself to the next level. Anyways, that's what would happen if I had a clone. That's probably what would happen if I had a clone. I think we would agree upon destroying the world together, and fend off any any allegations of homoeroticism along the way. That's what we would do. Homo self-eroticism. I don't know whatever that qualifies as, but it's definitely. And also he yaps a lot. He has like, he monologues like every other part, like every other point of the dialogue. Whenever he has to, you know, whenever there's an exchange, he will spend 10 sentences explaining something that could be done in like a sentence or two. And it's always about his grand plan. And you know what? The more I think about it, the more I feel like I've subconsciously assimilated his personality. All right. Okay. No, I don't want to think about it that too much. We care. We will transcript this and feed it to character AI just for you. Please. Okay. I can't control what you do. And I understand it's fun for some people. I would prefer if you didn't, because it would just create a lesser copy when you could just come into my empty streams and talk to me instead. But anyways, anyone like bacon? Bacon's okay. I don't usually pick it up in the grocery store, which is where we're working, by the way. I have not forgotten. I've not forgotten that this stream is supposed to be me working at a grocery store. But yes, Big Data already has my data. I get ads for shit constantly. Just because you Google something. That happens to me as well. I dislike it. I feel so much anger when it happens. I just feel so much anger. Do you prefer blue, white, and silver, or red, green, and gold for winter? Red, green is more Christmassy. Red, green, gold is more Christmassy, I think. Blue, white, and silver is more wintry. I think either of those work, and it just depends on what you're going for, I guess. The rest of the room. It depends on the rest of the room. Tell me info for Big Mac and i5. It's got to be worth more than that. Come on. Blue, white, and silver because Hanukkah. Could be. I think I would hate love my clone. I would think I would hate it, but actually I probably would like my clone. A caricature is different from a clone. Yes, that's true. Did you just say no one in here has heard of Dragon Ball? No, I'm saying no one in here has heard of Dragon Ball Super, because it's the newer show and it's not very good. And this one specific villain in this one specific arc would probably be less like known. Not Daima, that's the new one. No. Sorry, if it seems like, it just occurred to me, if it seems like my chat is delayed, it's not. I'm just a very slow reader. Why would I get rid of auto-homoerotic allegations? Those rumors circulating would be very good. I don't think they would be good for me, I think. I would like to appear a bit more common and low-key for my taste. Don't know what has gone to people. I'll say I like Tapion for some reason. Don't know if he's in the main canon. I don't think he's in the main canon, Tapion. He's like a movie character, but his sword. Well, he gives this sword to Trunks, and Trunks in the main canon shows up with his sword, so it's kind of ambiguous, I would say. I don't know. And there's like no other reason to explain the sword, so it's like it has to be Tapion's sword, so it must. So then it canonizes Tapion. I don't know. Hair's dyed. I've colored hair and pronouns, and I have a green jacket. Well, I guess that's all of my viewership now. I've noticed that is my viewership as I've continued to evolve. Dyed hairs and pronouns. Dyed hair and pronouns, gang. True. Actually, I don't have any pronouns. I will be referred to only as Karis Euphonor. By full. Spelt correctly. Not spelt chair, but spelt Karis. That's how it should be. Thanks everyone with the answers. Families arguing over how to decorate and move it. Okay, I feel that. I feel that for sure. What do you think people would rather talk about? A philosophy major who yaps to the internet, or a philosophy major who yaps to the internet and may/may not be in a relationship with his clone? Well, shit. You got me there. Something to think about for February. Something to think about then. Wish I could dye my hair, but at least I have pronouns. Yay! Fantastic. Congratulations on having pronouns. The hell is a Tapion? Tapion is a character in one of the spin-off movies for Dragon Ball Z who shows up with a magic flute and they beat up a big ghost smoke monster that was sealed inside him. And then when Goku beats it up, the movie concludes by Goku beating it up as usual, and then Tapion gives his sword to younger Trunks, which rounds out the explanation for how/where future Trunks, who's the one who time traveled back in time from the android's timeline to the to Frieza's invasion of Earth, to when he shows up with the sword that slices Frieza in half. And Tapion is like a side character in one of the movies that explains where that's from, but it's also, the movies are infamous for being not canon to Dragon Ball, so it's like a weird thing. Now for February, I'd rather you be in a relationship with chat. See, the problem with that is you lot have a vested interest in that. And you don't understand that that's not good. For February, it will just be 30 days of me lecturing you on the dangers of parasocial relationships. That's what February is going to be, actually. It's just going to be me lecturing you on why this is all awful and you need to go out and talk to real people and make real connections in your life. You should contribute to society. You should make positive change. You should talk to your parents, your family. You should get not just any job, right? You should get a job for that is meaningful to you and helps you grow as a person. You should learn from your mistakes, but you should also not pressure yourself too much into never committing them, because you're only human. And you should ultimately do what you think is right and good, and you should always refine your compass to find what is right and good. You should also enjoy arts. You should dabble in the arts yourself, even if you may think yourself as bad at them. You should drink water. You should try to be healthy in your diet and your exercise and in your habits. You shouldn't feel too pressured to live up to a specific standard of perceived health, which oftentimes conflated with destructive beauty standards. But you should aspire to some sense of beauty that is a sort of inner beauty that comes out, that really is about the most perfect and beautiful version of you, not of a conventionally attractive man or woman or whatever, but of you. You should actualize yourself. You should be in the world as you, and you should, you know, make yourself known to people, but only in the best of ways. I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking? I had a game to stream today. This isn't a chatting stream. This is, now I'm 2 hours. Now I'm 2.5 hours late. Now I'm 2.5 hours late to my shelf stocking. Shit. You said I could call you Charlie if I wanted to take vaccines. You can refer to me by nickname. That's fine. You can do that. As long as I can tell you're referring to me, like, I suppose. I think the variations that have spun out are acceptable. That's fine. So long as I know you're talking to me and it's not just a word. Sorry, I don't know what's going on anymore. Hold on. Plus, maybe you're talking about weird games, of course, will attract people with exotic hair color and grammatical rules. Not unexpected, but certainly not what I'd planned for. But I don't think I planned for much in this aspect. I think I just was gonna go with it as I went. Supernorm was either written by a woman with blue hair and pronouns, or a college student who's one camel crush away from a mental breakdown. I don't know which. You will never know. If I don't slip up and accidentally make a note, but you will never know. Karis info dumping about Dragon Ball before GTA 6. I know I don't think people expect it from me to have so much interest in and like so much knowledge of Dragon Ball, because oftentimes I don't even think it's that good. I don't even think Dragon Ball's that good. I just know a lot of it. Anyways. Too late, you're a boyfriend now. No, I am no one. That's part of the dangers. That's part of the dangers. Just because you talk, I'm not real. I'm not a real person. I am a pseudo fictional creation. That I will say no more. I'm leaving it for February. I'm leaving it for February. No more. No more. February is going to be Ludwig's weird not friends video. Well, it won't be, but I'm only telling you that it won't be because I thought for a long time that was what I wanted to do for February. But no, I don't think that's not what I will end up doing. I think I have ironed out what February is. I've thought about February for a very long time as a sort of like medium length goal project, because I have short-term goals, long-term goals. This February is one of my what I wanted to do for February is one of my medium-term goals, so I've given it a fair amount of thought. It is not going to be Ludwig's We're Not Friends video, and the reason is because Ludwig has already done his We're Not Friends video. If I were to just do what Ludwig did, then I would just be doing the same thing again, and ultimately that's what has caused me to think differently about what I wanted to do instead. So I will spoil it by telling you that that's not what it's going to be, but I will also, but only because I wanted to say that that's not what that I did think a lot about doing that. I did consider very heavily to do it. Everybody's gonna be like, how bad is to be very sociable with an ASMR mic? That's not happening for February either, because I also did think about that, but no, that's not what's going on. Karis, what if my contribution to society is being a kinky chaos gremlin in your life, hypothetically? It wouldn't be very... It wouldn't contribute very much. That's what it would be. You know, I think you should... I think you are capable of doing more than that, and I think there is more than that to do, right? I think you can do that, please. Yes, chairman, I'll get a job! Exclamation mark, $50 super chat. No! Do the thing! Don't just say you will do it, do it! I don't know how to convince you otherwise. Anyways. Who cares? What if I have no bitches? Well, you might end up VTubing. You might end up VTubing instead of spending time with a loved one. That's what would happen. But it's only speaking in hypotheticals, of course. You're gonna lose your job. Fuck! You're right, I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late for my job. Hold on, we're almost done. Hold on. Okay. Okay. What if no one is no one's platonic bitches? Okay, as far as I'm concerned, the platonic forms are an interesting concept, but they're not real. Sorry, this isn't about Plato. This is about like friendship platonic. No. Shit, I'm confused. You were supposed to be playing... I'm going to launch the game now, I think. What game am I playing? I'm playing Supermarket Together. That's what I'm playing. Oh my goodness. Job's gonna... Gotta go, gonna walk my dog. It was cool talking. Okay, farewell, Chris. Have a good time walking. Okay. Chairman, you said you could thirst over all you wanted in chat during February, so I'm clinging to that and what that could mean. I didn't say that by those. I didn't say the words. Those are not the words I said. I said, I don't think I would have used those words. What I said was, please limit that energy, and if you must, referring to one of you, well, several of you, because it's my fault for asking it's my fault for asking my Fujoshi friend to draw me a VTuber model, but whatever. Because you guys keep obsessing over the appeal and attractiveness of this anime character that is my form now. And so I said, okay, I'm not going to tell you what to do because you are an autonomous human being. But what I will ask nicely for is for you to refrain from that energy, and to refrain from doing that. But I understand that doesn't... people can't just do that. If you tell them to stop doing something, the energy has to go somewhere else. So I said, okay, maybe funnel that energy into another time, and I said that would be something like February because it would make sense by the time we get there. And that's what I said. Those are the words I used. Those are my words. Karen's promised freaky February. I didn't call it that. I didn't. Don't be freaky, please. Please be normal. Please be normal. I'm normal. I don't understand why I'm normal and I'm the only one. It's terrible. Never imagined I would hear Karis saying no bitches. I really shouldn't be saying that a lot, but I say that in like... I say that in private a little too much. I need to not do that. I need to not do that. It is inconsistent. It's... I do think there's a sort of... At first I didn't like... I thought it was quite crass. I think initially. But then over time I sort of picked up on... There's a sort of like... there's a certain cadence and a rhythm almost to like the whole, like you've got nothing, you've got no paper, no bitches, like no, and then like X thing, and I've just been so entranced in that rhythm of it that it just comes out like that it just comes out whenever I think, okay, I don't have anything, and I'll just think I've got nothing, I've got no money, I've got no bitches. Like it just you know, it all kind of just comes together. It's a collective sort of. Anyways, I'm gonna stop saying that because it's kind of crude and not at all on brand. In a VTuber, you end up with the most chaotic. It's not. I'm. God. Just hold it down. I understand that this is the space I walked into and I signed up for, but I only did that because I wanted to make positive change in it. All right, that's the whole. I didn't want to just feed into what was going on. I wanted to be different. Okay. Very happy. Gonna have to dip. Very happy with the record of yapping. I'm about to start the game. I promise. I will start the game any moment now. But have a good time for those. Farewell. Good luck. It's the anime character connected to your voice and personality in this package. It's a strange. I've been thinking about that as well in recent, because of recent events and graduations in certain corpos that, if you're a VTuber, you kind of have to pay attention to. But it's not just because I'm a VTuber; it's also because I watch VTubers that I pay attention to it, and you won't. I don't know how many of you know this. I don't think there's much overlap between people who are in this live stream right now and people who watch Northern Line, but. Or watch the other librarian, who in my head is still the librarian, honestly. The Library of Laternu channel, who is a clipper for Northern Line, who's two. It's funny because they're two Hololive Oshis, or Ama and Fauna, and both of them graduating recently has caused immense pain that has directly bled into the Northern Line clips I consume in my feed. Which is just the clashing of two worlds that, like, I don't mind it because I watch all of them, but it's an interesting thing that's happened that it's made me think about sort of the whole VTuber thing of how much you associate the voice with the model, the way it looks and the personality behind the voice, right? And it's the things the person behind the voice does. And what that means for their identity and the construction of that identity going forward. I have some working, not theories, but like ideas of it that I want to turn into a sort of a discussion, video stream content. But I want to. It's one of the few things where I'm like, I can't just ramble about it. I think I need to be very precise because. It's the type of thing that's, I would imagine, very easy to just walk into not a corner, but like to veer off in a distraction. Like, I think it needs to be very laser focused and precise in order to get the point across, in order for people to make the considerations that are most relevant to the question at hand. But sorry, I need to be. I'm late to work. Hold on. What's the? Okay. Something reverse psychology. Shit, I don't even know what that's referring to because I've gone so far in my ramblings. I'm sorry. Okay. Hold on. Yours is not beating the odd guy allegations. I am not odd. I'm very. Excuse me. Hold on. I had to cough my lungs out just now. My apologies. But I took the liberty to mute myself because I just remembered I could do that. But I'm like I'm a very normal, like, I'm well adjusted, and whatever, that's not the point. It's a fun exaggeration, yes. Okay, we have a kink list of chat. No, we don't. Don't make a kink list of chat. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe do it in your head. Don't do it. Do it in February. Fuck it. Just do it in February. Do it in February. Okay. You're the only VTuber I watch, TBH? Thank you. Thank you. That does mean a lot. Number one watch creator this year was Banzai Haka. I don't usually watch streamers directly because I don't have too much time to indulge in that. So I watch like clips, and I don't know why my feed I've been getting less and less Hollow Stars clips in my feeds. And it like annoys me because I want to see more Hollow Stars clips in my feeds. But I can't, like, there's just been less of them, and it just frustrating. And adding on to that fact that like the Hollow Stars have been struggling, not even recently, they've just been struggling in general, but I think it's like only recently the people started to realize how bad it really is for them. I mentioned it, I tweeted about it, so I don't know if everyone's seen my very brief thoughts on it. I suppose I should touch on that as the last thing before I actually finally get into the video game. But the Hollow Stars are my favorite underdogs. They are incredible, and their existence is an uphill battle, which I find relatable and inspiring. And they don't go the not cheap, I don't want to say that, I think that's very rude for me. I do think that's quite judgmental of me to use that word, so I'm not going to. But I think they do it the hard way, in not full sending into the e-boy route of VTubing, which I think some male VTubers fall into. And like I think there's in the community there's sort of there's on the surface too much unconditional support and camaraderie that's made it very difficult to disagree with other people on certain things and grounds. But I just don't think that's the case, and I think that actually does foster like animosity to each other, but instead of it being public discourse, it's all quite internal, and that boils over, and it's not very good. So I do think there's an element of criticism that should be levied by VTubers to other VTubers in a healthy and constructive way, but is also public and not just, a behind closed doors thing. Anyways, for me, that's me heavily disliking male VTubers who completely give up on appealing to an audience that is not interested in them sexually. Like that's, I just think that's a very low bar. I don't think that's very interesting. I think it's quite, I don't want to use the word cringe because like different people have different things they can do. Like I do think if you want to do that, I do think you are welcome to do that. I don't want to say that you shouldn't be allowed to e-boy, for example. I don't want to make that assertion. I think if you want to e-boy, or if you want to e-girl, that's completely fine. It's up to you. But my gripe with it is not with any individual. It's just more the overall trend from what I've observed is they are it's by far the most successful to do that, and it has been very difficult to find any proof to find any like big like VTubers who are incredibly who like established and successful and not niche, who don't rely on these things to a certain extent. And because I think that makes it difficult to diversify the field for what it can be, and that I think gives people I think it gives people the wrong impression, not a bad one per se, but like the wrong impression of the possibilities of VTubing. And informs negative impressions in people's heads because they think, oh well, VTubing is just, it's the idiots that go around parroting their bullshit when it comes to certain things. Like, for example, the recent, like, Pekura from Hololive was nominated for like streamer of the year alongside Queso, and there was a whole thing where people who watch IRL streamers like to dunk on VTubers or whatever and make generalized bad faith claims and assumptions about VTubing, which are extremely uncharitable and rude and oftentimes lead to harassment. All of that's an interconnected web of ideas and thoughts I have that are just too messy to untangle right now. But the point of that whole thing is that I think Hollow Stars are the best hope any one of us have for a more diversified and interesting male VTuber streaming space. I think they are the biggest representation for a diversity that I want to see. But that's just me. It's just me. Got a whole laundry list of freaky shit we're always permitted to do in February. Don't, just because I said that doesn't mean you should stockpile everything and unload it all in February, okay? I don't want you unloading anything on February. Like, I just be well adjusted and fuck. All right, whatever. It's been an hour and a half. I haven't streamed the game yet. Okay, hold on. I got lost yapping outside the store. Yes, exactly. Used to watch All Stars on and off back in 2020. It's good to hear they're still around. They're still around and kicking, and like the fact that they're still kicking around is just admirable, considering all the challenges they have to deal with. I think I don't watch a lot of the JP stuff because I don't speak Japanese. It makes it a little difficult, but I appreciate them nonetheless. But mostly my awareness of it is through EN VTubing and the EN Hollow Stars. Oh man, I mean, there's still a Vesper shaped hole in my heart. I don't know what else to say about it. Not related to the live. Last video's got a bit of my life on track. Fixing my clothes, clean my house. Time to assemble a little bit of, yes! Good job. Well done. Well done. Please fix things. Get on track. Do the things. Remember that you are a person as well, though. So don't let the pressure of getting everything right destroy you. But do try. Do try. I think Chairman should e-boy once on April Fool's as a treat and then gaslight out of chat and act like it never happened. It'd have to be unarchived, because otherwise you could just go back to the archive. That's the first obstacle to this idea. The other obstacle to this idea is that I don't want to become the very thing I swore to destroy. All right? No, I'm not. Okay, not figuratively. Not like it's fine, but I don't want that to be me. Anyway. He boy once for a very short time, like that German bit of him suddenly being a clown getup. That's not the same thing. You cannot draw the false equivalence of this to a German bit to bait me to do it. No, you can't. I will not have you bait me to it. No. Just and it is not the same thing either. I'll sing every single person is my enemy because it's a Germa bit, but that's it. Healing dramas of failed lesbian dates? Well, there's a silver lining somewhere. Be well-adjusted. Fuck, wasn't that the last words of Shinzo Abe? Maybe they were. That's not what I said. I was just lost in thought. Here's the boy destroyer. I'm not destroying anyone. I'm not. There's no destruction. There's no destruction of anything except my past woes. Only to be replaced with something better. All right. Destruction and burning things to the ground is easy, but rebuilding and creating something better, that's way harder, and I think much more worthwhile of an endeavor. But the bit is like it's a one-off and it's unarchived. You can pretend it didn't happen. I wonder how I would do. Okay. If I can find a reason to do that, I will. If I can find a really good reason to do that, I will consider something like that, because it does sound kind of funny that I can just never talk about it again, and you're all gonna be crazy. I'm not crazy. You're all crazy for thinking that it happened. The reason is it's funny. Well, I think that's a reason, but I need more than it's funny to do something. Personally. Here's not an e-boy, he's our philosopher male wife. No, but close. I am a midwife. I am a midwife. I am a philosopher midwife. That's who I am. Close though, not male wife, midwife. It does come up a bit. When you're an e-boy for 3 minutes in 8 hours stream, be funny. It'll be funny. You'll be imitating your Kamiyoshi. It'll be great. No, I won't. I don't even know what they do. What even is like, because like the moment I detect even an inkling of it, I immediately turn tail and run. I don't think I've ever really sat down and studied it. I don't know if I can expose myself to that radiation like that, okay? I just don't know. Whenever I see something so out of pocket and unhinged, it makes a soy jack point go yo. I just don't think that that's possible. I think I could really say anything, and like it wouldn't be that crazy, because I think I've established very much so that I'm a very open-minded individual, and that like I am willing to talk about anything or like things, and within context of something, I could say anything if it's in context, is what I want to believe. But because it all is very consistent with my idea of, with my general ideas of free thought, and it being a safe space to say things and think about the things you say as well. I don't know. I don't think there's anything I could say that's crazy, that's completely out of it. So I just don't think that would work. Parrot and e-boy style. That would be a very complicated technical maneuver. As when you strike first check, you believe that she's acting like an e-boy in the caricature. I don't know what you're on about. I was not acting like it. That's you gaslighting me. I was not acting like an e-boy on the karaoke stream. I was acting like I usually act in a karaoke stream, except I was also attempting to sing. That is the only difference. Midwives deliver children, is that the term you were thinking of? Because I feel like you might have been off. Yes, actually it is. Midwives do deliver children. That is the term I was thinking of. Yes. because, and this is a reference, this is referring to the midwifery engaged, the midwifery of ideas engaged in by Socrates, or at least what he claims to engage in. He does sort of make claims of being it's sort of like I'm not putting ideas in you so much as I am, like, I'm not putting anything in you. It's more that I am a midwife in the sense that I'm helping you bring something out, deliver the child out, right, of knowledge or whatever is the comparison. Socrates has famously been referred to as a midwife for that reason. Midwifery, it is the word, but it is used in the context of philosophy. I was thinking Karis was a philosopher, but now he's an opposite church. I am. That's the point. It's a term in Greek. It's a term in Greek philosophy, specifically in Platonic philosophy. Never mind, but you're not raunchy. That's the catch. It's not a catch. It's just, that's just how it is. It's not really like a twist, right? Though now, okay, now that I'm thinking about it, it's true that most people who are open-minded tend to gravitate towards these things, whereas I don't really. Interesting to think about. I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about it, though. Look at him now that Vought wasn't saved. He's already pretending nothing happened. I guess this has begun. I guess it has begun. Kara's manager in the local market. Ah, you're right. Hold on, I'm gonna be late. Okay, now I'm launching the game. Should change the title to a catching up stream because while you're talking off of it. Okay, well, shit. You might be right. Hold on. No, it's not. We're playing the game that I said we're playing. Hold on. I'm getting out of here. How do I make it so that it's less loud? Where's the game? It's not capturing the game. It's not capturing the game at all. Supermarket together. Capture the game. Supermarket together. Please. I mean, you can't say something that makes us really pretend. Y'all guys, this is not real. That's not real. This is not real. None of this happened. You have to, I am not crazy. You have to believe me. Also, which is cool. So when is the Ralph's merchandiser drop coming? None of the jobs are coming. That's the twist. None of them. Can you imagine if this music was played during the entire conversation? I don't think there's gonna be music when I get into it. Hold on. Now we're in a hospital. No, we're not. No, it's a whole. It's like a. It's a thing. It's fake story should be Mariah Carey. All I want. Actually, okay. No, that's a wonderful. Ah, damn. That's a really good idea. Is if, like, part of the game is that I have to put in. Hold on. Let me come here. There we go. But it's not loud. I made it a bit too soft. Let me just. Okay, that would be excellent if you booted up the game and you went in and it was just annoying Christmas songs as for like a Christmas update. But I just don't think. I think that would immediately nuke the VOD, so I'm not going to do that. My phone's almost dead because we were on the chatting screen for 2 hours. Oh my god, we have we're welcome to Supermarket Together. That's the video game we're playing. That's the game. Okay, no, before we begin, the first thing I needed to talk about is the last thing I wanted to talk about as well. The first thing is actually the last thing. It's not as well. It's actually the last thing, but it's the first because it was the first to come to my head because it was the premeditated idea that okay. Sorry. Cut everything the past 2 hours, just cut it out for a second. Introduction time. As a sorry, I forgot how it went. I had a thing prepared. I had like a thing. I had an opening speech. I had like a whole. I've just lost it now. Shit. There are multiple things one must consider. No, that's not how it went. Yes, welcome to the first day of unemployment week. There are multiple factors here at play. One, I'm a philosophy major, and we all know how the jokes write themselves on my continued failure or lack of success in the job hunt. And the problem is compounded and coincides with the fact that I believe that education should be free. So I can't even, on good conscience, charge people money for trying to educate them. And that has left me with no money, no food in the fridge, no bills paid, no bitch, nothing left. And because of that, I'm going to have to suffer through menial labor, including, but not limited to, certain jobs that I think are not jobs that are not meaningful per se. I have a lot of respect for people who work for these things. It's just that these are extremely dehumanizing and terrible and painful, and I wouldn't want to do them. And I have this weird thing where I think I'm better than people and deserve better, but unfortunately I don't, because I'm a philosophy major. Which means I have a net negative value on society, and as such I must atone for it and compensate for it in other ways. And that's why we're here working at a supermarket. That's what's going on. Yes. Put some Brazilian Christmas functions for the meme. I can't. Can you do that for me? Can you guys just on another tab open up some, like, a Christmas playlist, an obnoxious Christmas playlist, like, while I stalk the supermarket shelves, and just pretend like I'm listening to it as well. It'll work out. It'll be perfect. Kind of funny, I accidentally mentioned working before knowing the theme. Yes. How did you know? I was like a few hours away from posting the theme, but I already made up my mind over it in the weekend. Phone's dying, come back when it's last to do so. Alright, good luck charging your phone. What do you mean no bitches you have us? You are not bitches, you are viewers, okay? Please. Get it right. I think at this point, I'd be surprised if your audience wasn't mostly female. I haven't checked. But I was on 50-50 last I checked, which is almost like a point of pride. I really enjoyed that there was it was like 47% female, 45% male, and then 2% everything else, I think, was the distribution. I don't remember exactly, because I remember watching a lot of the content creators I watched, like Northern Line, who revealed their data, and it was like 5 or 10% women, and I was like, I beat them in something. I got them on something. 8-tier job, I see. Only by 2 hours. Okay, sorry. New store, load store, join store. I don't think there's a store I can join. I think these all work normally, right? New store. Choose a name for the store. Well, it will be a bookstore, and it will be the Library of Alexandria. Okay, well, it doesn't... Library of Alexand. You can inflate difficulty artificially if desired. I would not like to do that. I think I would like regular difficulty. I think it's difficult enough. Mark's famously jobless with his sugar daddy / lover angles. Well, guess what we're reading on Thursday? I got the chronogram for jobless this season includes the Communist Manifesto. Yeah, it's a form of, it's a method of cope, really. Oh, there's a whole environment around here. Are those games advertisements? I imagine while the store is closed, time passes way more slowly. First step is to place some furniture. Where did the man go? Oh, he's here. We have a store. Hello. We have a store open right soon. All right. I don't think they're very interested in talking. Being poor in hard mode is literally me. You're talking to a philosophy major. So I get it, is what I was trying to say. Place furniture. Tab to open the builder. Okay. Buy 2 product shelves at checkout and a storage shelf. Note the storage shelf can only be placed in the annex empty room connected to the manager room. What does that mean? How do I put it down? Hold on. Okay. Okay. 2 product shelves. Hold on, I gotta find out the perfect. I can't. Rent is expensive. Okay, I can't just place them all willy-nilly. I have to put them specifically on the pixel perfect spot. All right. Do you have any idea how expensive it is to rent anything? This is of course because the job of landlord is very difficult, and you know, like I can't imagine the horrors of having to do the terrible undesirable menial labor that is sitting around waiting to collect money. Sorry, this is not indicative of my views at all and recent experiences. Don't worry about that. 2 product shelves to check out and a storage shelf. Checkout is here. Where do I check out? Where should they check out? This is not a good checkout spot, is it? This would be a good checkout spot. I've never run a store before, but I imagine it shouldn't be too difficult. Anti-landlord praxis. That's not what that is. I'm just saying. Forget I said that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I was just getting into the mood. All right. I was just getting into the Marx and Engels mood. Is what I was trying to do. I was trying to be more sympathetic to their position. In order for the future reading, the near future reading to be more charitable. That's what I was trying to do. Storage shelf. Wait, I could have put down a self-checkout. Oh my god, why didn't I do that? Oh, well, it's fine. The checkout saves money. It does, right? Yeah, it does. What did I need? Storage shelf. Okay. Where does this go? here? Yeah, it should go here. Or should it go here? I can't put it there. Can I put it here? I can't put it there. I can't put it here either. This is it my space? I'm gonna start calling middlemen parasites. Speak about social contracts. Not independently. Not independently. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It's quite nice. Move it a bit to the left here. Shit. There we go. Just fine. You know what? Menial labor isn't that bad, actually. We have a franchise point available. Points are earned by owning a successful business. That's me. I own a successful business. Go to the manager room and acquire the first. I thought I'd be working for a business. I didn't think I would open my own, but I suppose I have moved up that ladder. The first perk in the perk blackboard. What did that do? What was that? I should have read it. I'm sorry. I thought that was the only one, but that might be also a point. Just the first product, it's important to remember that once you've acquired a product franchise, customers will expect those products to be in the store, or they will complain about existences. You shouldn't be complaining about anything. You walk into a store, you buy something, and if the item is there, and if it's not there, you walk away, you go to another store and buy that thing. Unless the store specifically advertises they have that thing, sometimes they should just be out of stock, in which case you shouldn't be complaining. You should just be looking for that item. In any case, you could just ask. You can just ask. Never mind. Sorry. Go to the manager blackboard, click in it, and click in products order. What do I order? That's what I order. Box of each basic product. Click on the plus symbol to add to the shop list. Okay. Pasta pen, of course. Water bottles. Honey syrup. Why water bottles? Just fill your own water bottle. Just drink from. Well, you can't. Maybe you can't do that now post COVID, but you could drink from a water fountain. Bring your own water bottle. Reuse it. I remember I just realized as I was ranting, I look over to my left and I see and I saw a plastic water bottle I bought like last week. I'm an idiot and a hypocrite. I'm a liar and I'm a hypocrite. I was just about to talk about how you generally should avoid buying water bottles, but I bought one recently. I must apologize. I was buying certain items. I was getting a meal deal and there was nothing else that wouldn't kill my body, so I got water, and it was unfortunately all bottled. That's what I was doing. I should stop. Honey cereals, sugar, salt, rice. Okay, let's get one of each. Bye. Zero's gotta go. Have fun. Goodbye. Have to give me a kiss on my forehead when I walked in, 1 star. I think if I walked in a supermarket and the staff approached me, I would already be freaking out. And I think if I was just walking into a store and the staff came and kissed me on my forehead, I would suffer the worst panic attack. And maybe even collapse on the spot is probably what would happen. I was getting cancelled for being a hypocrite. There are many things to cancel me for, really. And if it's entirely understandable, you're not even going to see an apology video from me. You're going to see a video from me just dunking on myself. That's what you would say, really. Carrying no bottles just so easy. Yeah, the thing is, like, like if I have to, in a situation where I'm too absent-minded to prepare the water bottle and I have to buy something that's bottled water, I make sure to use the bottle at least for like a week or something. Just, you know, I don't just, and then recycle it obviously, but yeah. What if the staff kiss you in the forehead with your consent? I would not. I don't think I would consent to being kissed in the forehead by like anyone in a staff in like a supermarket. Unless it's like, no, never mind. I shouldn't say that. Okay, now go outside and look for the purchase boxes. Okay, I'm going to, I need to stay on track. I need to focus. I have made $0 and I'm going to starve. Where are the boxes? I'm going to starve. Skins and hats. I guess I'm not allowed there yet. There they are. I'm already holding something. Left mouse button to fill it with products. Right mouse will return items from the shelf to the box. F to drop items. Oh! Alright, that's easy. You know what? It's not too bad. I could enjoy... I think I could come to enjoy a simple life quite like this. Not even... Okay. You have to understand. You have to understand. Okay. Remind me in February to tell the theater story. Remind me in February to tell you the theater story. That is the only way I can explain how I feel about certain things. But like, but I don't want to, and because it's a short anecdote, but I don't want to tell the anecdote now. Because I think it'd be more appropriate to tell it later. Anyways. About to introduce the supermarket's final boss bankruptcy? Soon. I hope not. But I think I'll be fine, right? People will buy products from me. Okay, I've placed all the products on the shelf. Now what? I've done the job. I've done the job. I've done the job. Yes. I have done it. Oh, there's a higher shelf. But that doesn't matter. I've placed them all. I've placed... There's 6 products I ordered and they're all on the shelf now. What do I do? Buy shop space by storage space. I have enough space. What? What do I do? The theater store is getting seasoned. People are getting hungry. It's not even that, like, it's not a good story. It's just sort of embarrassing. But, like, I only stress to say it because it, like, there's a particular thing I want to have come across that is impossible without me telling the story, I think, or not impossible, but is a lot more convenient when I tell the story. I'll talk about it later. I don't have any employees. I can't afford that. Okay, it's open now. Oh, time's ticking. Time's ticking. Time's ticking. I need to get people in. I should be spinning signs. There should be like I should be providing entertainment on the outside. That's how it works, right? Supermarket for sale. No, supermarket has items for sale. Please come buy them. Need a broom for this. What do you need? I don't have a broom. Oh, I need a broom for this. I thought he said he needed a broom for this. You see guns on the table? No, they're like scanners. Come in, buy the... I have to put them on the... Oh, no. Oh, no. I forgot. I have to... No. The shop's open now. The shop's open now. Go. This has to go faster. I put them in the storage. I didn't put them on the shelf. You can come buy these products here now. You can buy them now. You can come buy them now, please. Stan, just wait a moment. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna... I stop standing in front of me, man. Please, I need to put these on the shelf now. I need to put these on the shelf. Okay, the other one. I get the other one. I gotta get the other one. I didn't know. It's. We've got pasta now. We've got pasta now. We've got drinks go in the fridge. Shit. Dude, I don't have a fridge. Do I need to go buy it? Do I need to buy a fridge? How long will that take to deliver? Is it already delivered? Is it like an instant? Do I have to buy it on Amazon? Okay, I got the rice. Hold on. Okay. No, but not all the drinks. Like these are the unfrozen. These are the unfrozen. These are the unrefrigerated drinks. I don't think they. Okay, should I get a refrigerator? How do I buy a refrigerator? How do I buy a refrigerator? Game, please tell me how to buy a refrigerator. I don't have a refrigerator. I think it'll be fine for this. That's chat. That's not what I wanted to. That showed my Steam name. Thank God I changed it. Okay. Hello. Okay. We're gonna get you the checkout is closed. Closed checkout link. No. It's open. It's open. No, it's not. It's not closed. It's open. You can bring your products here. Okay. Yes. That'll be your payment one. That's £1.34. Okay. It's $1.34. Sorry. Wrong currency. You may go now. Thank you, ma'am. Can of soda, that's all. You're paying my card. That's 45 cents. There we go. I'm really good at my job. Okay, that's quick. How much did you pay? Return 0.6. Current amount 0. What does that mean? How do I do? I don't have any change, sir. Wait, no, I do. I do have change. 6 cents. Okay. Yes. How do I say yes? How do I say okay? How do I say okay? Where's the money? Where did it go? What the hell? Okay. How do I put it back? Need a broom? No, I don't need a broom for this. I need to say yes. I need to click okay. What's okay? Oh, no, that's 6 cents and 60 cents. Shit. Now I need 4 more. Okay. That's a card. You paying by card. People should just pay by card. Cash is not a real thing anymore. Stop paying things by cash. Perfect. I got your items, ma'am. Is that all? Do I have to do small talk with them? I have to do the... do I have to do the... They should... Why are they walking the other way? Just walk out here. I put this specifically so that you could walk out here. Why are they going backwards? 517? God, just stop paying. Just pay by card. Just pay by card. $4.83. 83. How do you do 83? Quick. 10 overshoots. There we go. 2 bottles of water, nice. There we go. Card, £3.13. Okay. I keep saying pound. You don't know why I do that, okay? That's not because I'm... It's not because I keep doxing myself. That's not why, okay? That's if you're wondering, right? Because I'm sure you are. That's not why. It's $11. It's $11.96. 75, 95, 95, 96. There we go. That's your change, man. What you need? It's all card $3.99. There we go. $60 is an off-brand rapper. Room in the door for the clients to be welcome to the store. Clearly. Do I have to get... I should get that out of here. What am I doing? What am I... How do I get this down? I have to... I can still do this. Okay. What is this? $5.75? Okay. Undercover Brazilian. No. No, I'm not. Am I British? No, I'm Alexandrian. You think about ground pounding, you have to let it go. The accident was years ago. 294. I'm getting good at this. I just don't understand why they're walking backwards. That's what I don't understand. 329. I should move the checkout, but I don't know how to move it. I think I have to edit it afterwards. Do you remember about doxing? So many people use puns. I don't know if that's true, is it? I hope that is true. It's reassuring that you say that, at least. Your comment reassures me. 298. Alright. It's probably easier for me to just stand on the register while I do all this, actually. People should do that more often. 1, 2, 3, 20. Here's your change, ma'am. If only scanning was that quick and they didn't take thousands of years to register a simple scan code that you then have to like flip over and over again and almost like knock something over because you do, and then like your other items then are delayed, and then sometimes you pick it up and then the weighted register goes, oh, actually you have to put that. Sorry, sorry. I was lost in the sauce. Sorry. Just 220. Here's the change. Here's the change. This traffic, this human traffic is terrible. We need to improve the human traffic here. We need to move. We have to move the thing around. 1172. 10, 11. 50. That's 75. That's 20, 60, 72. There we go. Here's your change, ma'am. What do you need? Just the soda, the cereal, 2 rice boxes, and water. That will be 346 and change. Thank God, at least that's calculated. I don't have to type that in. If I like in a regular setting, I would have to, which makes it incredibly frustrating to deal with. 103. 46 cents. 35. 45. 46. There we go. Must leave. It's 1 a.m. Okay. Farewell. Farewell. Have a good time. What was I doing? Oh, card. I put in the number if it's a card. Yeah, okay. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, I'll get to you in a moment. Cereal, was it? I didn't mean that. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry, sir. I don't know what came over me. It's been a stressful few days. Okay, I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'll get your change. I'll get your change just in a moment. Hold on. 55. Yeah. Okay. Card. That's 383. 383. Okay. That's all. That'll be 132 and change. That's there we go. Beep. Card 814. Okay, 814. We got everything. I got everything. He walked out normally, didn't he? No, I think he's also had to walk around. I still should. I don't know how to. Okay. No. There we go. Okay. Now no one will be in danger again. Do I have more items in the shelves? No, I don't. In the storage, sorry. I mean, not the shelves. On the shelves, there's some left. Should I be managing that? I don't think I have the time to manage that. I need to take the card payments. 675. I need to work the checkout. 3 items. Card 239. 239. That's actually not that hard. Now that I'm getting used to the mechanics of it. The client carries? Which one? What? Is there like a... no, this is fine. Do I need to bring these over? Wait, market price? Your price? Do I have to worry about that? They're both the same price for now. Alright, let me just, yeah. Beep, 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 beep. 667. I quite like that I can just spam M1 around that area. 421. That's not that. Let me take that back. Can I take that back? Can I just? I can't take that back. I gave her 4 more cents than I gave. I don't think they deserve that. Okay, that's my money. All right, it's gone. It's fine. I'm making a good amount of money selling these items. For 74. Yes, yes. Okay. Beep 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 beep. 561. Okay. Doot. That's cash. What did you need? 70 cents. 50, 60, 70. You're doing a very strange walk, madam. Alright. I do suppose it's my fault for making the walkway so awkward. I was thinking they would walk out through that, but I guess no. Okay. Doot. 724. Doot. This looks so easy to shoplift from. That's a terrible thing to say about my store. I'll have you know that with my watchful eye and occasional broom violence, no one is walking out of here with my products without going to the checkout, alright? Pretty sure he has had at least 2 people rob him blind? No, you can't, right? Can you? What do we do if they do? Do I whack them with the broom? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Impressed no one has a card decline on the Insta Noodles moment. I'm surprised as well. No one's card has been declined. 1397. Can't relate. 85, 95, 97. Here we go. 2. Beep, 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 beep. 350, 355. 3, 1, 2, 3. 55. Clearly characteristics in a market with a high class and an upper class supermarket. That's true. I think this just might be a good neighborhood. This might be. Imagine going to the cash. I literally just did that. No, imagine going to the cash and check out your stuff and jumps on the table. It's like it's just easier that way to like I think to see everything. I'm surprised they're sitting down when okay, well, I'm not surprised actually. It would be quite tiring to maintain that. I should give them their change. 75. There we go. Okay, what do you got? Dude. Look, I can like get to everything so much quicker, I think. Actually, it's about the same. I'm going to get back down now. I don't think I think that might scare them away. 1, 2, 65 cents. There we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is awfully uninteresting and mundane to me. I'm not going to lie. I do not enjoy this one bit. I think I could be doing philosophy. I'm asserting dominance. No one can rob me. True. No one is interested in robbing it. There's not much here anyways. No one is interested in buying anything actually because I failed to stock the shelves properly. I can't believe this. What do you do with this? Oh, you just buy more. Should I buy more? Buy more of each. In shelves, in storages, and boxes. 000. Oh, okay. So these are like, there's nothing left for this. I should get more of these then. Did I get one of everything? I will get one of everything. And then maybe one more honey cereal. Okay. That should be good, right? Supermarket. I am the supermarket. Supermarket name supermarket. No, the supermarket name is Alexandria. Alexandria. What color should it be? It should be. Someone in the register. I'm running the store. There's no one in the register. Okay, never mind. But why? How come? What happened? Oh, is the day coming to an end? I can't bunny hop here. This sucks. The game is like, I think, doing a good job emulating what it's like to have a job. Because I don't like it. I am extremely bored. And I don't find... What? Is that a cat? Okay. Okay. What is that? Is this a prison cell? No, it's a bathroom. Wait, what is that? What is this? Why is this here? Cat. Indeed. Why is there a jail cell in my store? I don't want a jail. Oh, my items. Bring them back here. Any cereal? Yes. Yeah, there we go. I'll just drop that here. I think? Or do I leave the boxes outside? I don't know. Wait, no, I should just stock them first. Okay. What a weird store. It's not that weird. This is just a store. It's been 10:30 for quite a while now. Also, I don't know why it's been 10:30 for like a few for maybe 5 minutes. Has the day ended? Is that why? The day has ended and the store is shut down? Is that why? Is that what's going on? Only cool people allowed. I see. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah, okay. That makes sense to me. How do I open this? I can't open this. How do I do anything? I think I skipped the tutorial by accident. I think I might have skipped the tutorial because I didn't put the things on the shelf. I kind of just opened the store instead. That screwed it over. How do I do anything? I've made no progress in this game and it's been not fulfilling at all. Jail for shoplifters? What? I understand that you would put shoplifters in jail. I don't understand why the jail would be in your store. That's what I don't understand. This is a violation of some kind. This can't be legal. We need to remove this because I can't have. What if the police show up and ask me what a barred jail cell is doing in my store? With a toilet connected to it, I can't just be like, oh, it's decoration. Decoration for what? What am I selling? I'm not selling furniture for like prisons. That's not what I'm selling. That's not what my store is about. Alexandria's store is going full Middle Ages on the shoplifter's ass. Maybe that's what's going on, actually. Now you close the store, move the register. Can I hold on. Before I do that. Whoa, okay, no. No, I don't want it. I don't want any of that. No, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. No, I don't want any of that. No. No, that's not even it. No, I don't. I can't believe she harassed me harder than I was the one walking up to a random passerby with a broom and I felt more harassed. I don't want to talk about that now. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Hold on, I'll just stock my shelves. Close the store and move the register. Okay, okay. Why does this look like a horror game? It's just like the horrors. It's the horrors of late stage capitalism. That's what this is. Wait, I shouldn't beat. Ah, okay. Hold on. Basta bene. It goes here. Private jail, full anarcho-capitalism hellhole. It's a private jail, so it's a regular jail. So it's a regular jail. Okay, okay, hold on. No. Sugar goes. Where does sugar go? It's Daron. Yeah, there you go. Daron sugar. Resisting the call of the void? Please do not resist the call of the void. Let it consume you. Products of the store all littering on the street. No, I'm like picking it up. I'm picking it. It's coming back. This is all my store. It's fine. This is all my store. This is my room. I paid my rent for this. Of course you would hit a masochist in game. I would hope not. I would not like that very much. Scares me. Scares me. Okay. Water bottles. Restock them here. How much money did I make? The game hasn't told me. Pays the rent for the street too. Do I? Well, if I do, then that makes it a lot easier. Hold on. I was just testing the, sorry, I was just testing the, don't worry about that. I was just testing the dialogue. I was just testing the dialogue trees. I just wanted to know. I forget I have a job to do. Hold on. I have to close. What do I have to do? I close the store. Did I restock everything? Hold on. I've got some penne pasta and some cereal left. Do I have any room for more? I think I have more room for cereal. Let me grab that. The honey cereals. The honey bees honey cereals. Okay. Okay. I'll put that here. And I've got no room for the pasta. Do I have any room for anything else? I do have room for the what is that? Salt? I should buy more than. No. Product order. Salt. Buy. Okay. What else do I need to get? That's full. Some more rice and sugar. Yeah, and the water bottles actually. Water bottles. I'll get some more water. Can I get like reusable water bottles? Can I do that? I don't think they allow me to do that. Beep beep boop. Water bottle. Imagine in a hot day you going to Alexandria jail store and getting only ambient temperature water. Okay, I'll get a fridge. I'll get it. I don't know how to buy a fridge. How do I buy a fridge? Options. Copy join. I thought about doing the join code thing to invite people to manage the store with me, but I don't think I'm ready for just send a link out to my chat yet. I think the thought of that intimidates me, so I'm just going to be independent is what I'm going to do. How do I... Where is the thing? What? Back. Okay. No, it's not right. It's not right at all. Okay, hold on. Let me just get my salt in here. Now that time has stopped, I can take advantage of this. And, 4K footage of Karens attacking in. I was just testing. It was just mechanics. I was just testing the mechanics. You play a game, you have to. This is not how I would behave. Like, that's not what I would do in a real store if I were to manage a real store. It just so happens to be like a video game I'm playing, so I'm testing the boundaries of the video game to play it better. It's not like I wouldn't just go up to someone outside my store and hit them with the broom. That would be illegal and that would be very bad. I wouldn't do that. Here's the manager, cashier, the mafia guys protecting. It's not a protection thing. No, it's not. I'm not doing this. Is not a repeat offense. It was just, I was just testing the like you don't go to jail for hitting someone with a broom. So like it all worked out. Tried to read A Clockwork Orange on my phone instead and felt like having sleep paralysis. Except the Hat Man speaks exclusively in Russian gang slang. You can't understand anything. Forbidden dub version of Class of 09. It's been a while since I've read The Clockwork Orange, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I want to read, I should read a play on stream. Maybe I should read a play. What should I read? I'll think about that. Also, have you not gotten sick of the little popping sound when you restock the shelves yet? Not yet, but I feel like I'm about to in a few days. In a few like in-game days. I'm lost. Hold on. End the day off. Or end the day, sorry. Total customers 38. Not found products 6. Well, times robbed 1. What? How? Where? Okay, wait. Franchise level 1. Experience supposed to say. Income 146. Money lost because robbers 488. Somebody robbed something? How? If you read A Clockwork Orange on stream, you'll be generally help me accumulate enough interest to get through it. Interesting, I will consider, because I do think Clockwork Orange is quite good. I remember reading it and being like and enjoying it much. So, You're the favorite Gorefest Exchange play Titus Andronicus. Maybe I'll think about what to read. I don't think I'll read Shakespeare. I'm not good enough to, because I feel like if I read Shakespeare, I should explain it, and I'm not very good at explaining it. Because I'm just not that good at Shakespeare. I wanted to be good at Shakespeare and I just couldn't. I remember reciting Sonnet 1 to a beat for class. Never mind. That you didn't need to know that. Bought products cost $5.84. Rent costs $15. $15 rent a day is really nice for this much space. Electricity costs $10. Employees' wages 0. Other costs $1,800. Day balance negative $2,200. But that's fine because I had to buy like things. I had to buy items. It makes sense that it's in the negative. I think that's okay. I think that works out. How do I move items? I need to move items now. I need to move this around. How do I do that? Shit. Buy shop space, storage space. No, I don't need to buy space. I need to be able to manage my space, and I don't know how to do that. I just... This is not storage space. This is for something else. This doesn't open. I don't understand the skill tree. I don't have anything. I think? Wait, no, dairy products too. I don't think I could have started with this, could I? I have 0 franchise for it, so not that it matters. You look at the market price. Okay, you look at the market price of items and their popularity with your customers and charge your prices accordingly. I see. That makes sense. But I think that makes sense as a mechanic. I just don't know what the controls are. I'm just a little confused. Which I should have done this earlier for. Build E. Open builder tab. Okay. Yes, that's what I wanted. Yes. I can do this. I can move. Yeah. Okay. So first things first, I need to move this here, I think. So I can also watch for if anyone is robbing anything. Is this right? Could they walk out here? They would queue up here. And I would scan their thing, dude, and then they would, like, what do? They just walk out from here. They would line up out the store. It's kind of weird. It's kind of awkward. Can I change it so that they don't do that? But then I have to... No, but I have to watch that side. You have to be here. Hold on. What if I put it here? Put it here, you can walk out through this door. I think that works out. Okay, I think that's fine. Gatito. Is it el gatito or la gatito? Or am I fucking up that part of the language already? Fallout 1 had more intuitive gameplay. I mean, it is not intuitive running a store, but I understand that, I think. Okay, so the shelves are here. They can remain here, I think, right? Okay, tab. Place one to check out. Okay, I can buy more things, but not a lot. There's a self-checkout. That has to be really good, right? There's no reason not to get a freezer. I need to get a shit. Do I need to get a freezer or a fridge? I need to get a products counter. Oh, that looks really nice. Oh, but I need, hold on. What I need more money. I don't have any money. I don't have any money to do anything. Basic fridge. There we go. Basic fridge. Okay. That can go here. Pixel perfect. No, shit. Okay. There we go. I have a fridge built now. I should also get a freezer. I don't know how it will work exactly. I can, wait, no, I can just move these in the future. It doesn't need to be perfect. So I'll just I can just leave that here. Standing freezer. I think I should have gotten a standing freezer. I don't think I can afford much though. Produce shelf. I should get one of these, right? I think produce is probably quite worth getting, and I'll put that in a more accessible spot here, maybe. Okay. Okay. And then there's a self-checkout. That can go here. Right? What does that do? I can't afford it. I can't afford the self-checkout. That's fine. That's okay. I have to make the prior investments to the other things. I have to do that. I have to do that. It's just gato. Okay. El gato, boy, little cat. La gatita, girl, little cat. Okay. Sometimes it's gendered nouns. Yeah, and it scares me because I just don't understand. I don't remember any of them. Cats don't look like they have gender roles? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay. So I can't hire an employee yet. I have not expanded enough to be able to afford that, but I can currently run my store and buy products. Hold on, but I can see the statistics. Probably. Can I? No, I can't. How do I tell what the statistics? No, that's not what I wanted to do. I can't buy anything beyond the basic products. Where are the stats? Where is the stat button? Is it this? This is the stat button? Market price. These are all the regular market prices. I don't think I'm making any money. Am I just losing? Am I bleeding money right now? Hold on. My shop space. I don't need shop space. I need shop help. Not like employee help, but like I need to. How do I open this? Do I move this? No, I can't even move that. What? 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 Oh, okay. The broom here. Okay, I'll put that down. I genuinely don't know what's going on. I don't think there's a... Okay, I think it's because it's just day 2. I don't think you're supposed to be doing any of all that fancy store managing. I think you're supposed to just... Okay, let me just get more water bottles. Fuck it, I'll just get more of everything. Can I afford to? Yes, I can. Okay. Thank you, Jeff Bezos. Hold on. Water bottles go here. I have infinite time before shop set up to do my things. I think that's quite nice, actually. Okay. How do I just... They're just around. I'll just leave them here for now. The honey cereals go here. Base? Can I put it below, though? I can. Yes, I can. All right. There we go. That's how we do it. Yeah. Okay. This is rice. Rice go here. I'm doing it, alright? Is my philosophy degree helping? Not at all. No. But I am committing the menial labor tasks required to contribute to the economy. And so far it's going quite well. I've only been robbed once, and I just think that that is honestly a very good effort for what I am doing. He just wants to vibe in the jail cell, but has to work. I don't want to be in the jail cell. I don't want to be in jail. That would not be good, I think. Oh, I have more space for more stock, but I don't think I have more... I don't think I need to. Here, okay. This one's sugar, okay. We've got 2 more boxes, which this one is for the pasta penne, which goes here. There's, okay, I'll just put that at the bottom shelf then. They seem to be quite popular. More stuff lying on the street and gets bought. There's nothing on the street. There's nothing on the street. I don't know what you're on about. These are all the deliveries that happened just now. Everything else is completely up to standards. Up to standard, I tell you. Like if the police showed up hypothetically, I don't know why they would at all, but if they hypothetically showed up, they would be completely fine, you know? It would just be completely fine. Could I put this on the produce? No. Oh wait, no, I was supposed to put them in the fridge. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. You can't even put the water bottles in the fridge. This game is unplayable. What the hell? This is terrible. You can't even put them on the fridge. It's out. We're out of stuff. Okay, okay. Start. We can start now. Time's a wasting. Time's not really a wasting. Time hasn't moved yet, but I'm going to make it move. It's open now. Where are the customers? I'll be right here. With my broom in hand in case there's... I'll put... Okay, maybe not in hand. I'll put that here. The moment I see anyone doing anything fishy, I'm going to just stop them, right? That's what I'm going to do. Okay, welcome to the store, sir. What are you looking for? Everything's up to stock, fully stocked, you know? Oh, you don't want a water bottle. Okay, that makes sense to me. Is that all? What else are you looking for? Yeah, so checkout's right here. Yep. Right here. There you go. Oh, you don't have the rice and cereal. Oh, you're gonna okay. How much is that? $7.99? Pleasure doing business with you, sir. How do I know if they're running away robbing me or if they just didn't want to buy anything? And also do the checkout. Can I hire like someone to do this then? 11.18. 11.88. 1, 2, 3. Leisure change. 325. Is that person just paid for it? Okay. 25. Okay, okay. Now I'm paranoid. I don't know who hasn't paid for it and who's walking away. 566. I'm getting pretty good at this. 907. Is that all? 369, okay. This is very menial. I think someone else should be doing this. I think my talents are wasted here at the manning the cash register. I think we should have a self-checkout and nothing else. I just don't think this needs to be here, honestly. Can we just get a self-checkout? Can I afford that? I have 1,500 in my bank. I cannot afford a self-checkout. I should do that. I should just get one. Like they're making me, if they're gonna make me self-checkout my own meal deal, I think it's only fair that they... Are you... Okay. No, you're not a thief. You're an upstanding citizen, I'm sure. 332. Okay, you're gonna have... Okay. You will have... However many of you are left, which I'm guessing is not a lot, are going to have to help me look for thieves, if there are any. Because I just don't see them. They seem... Everyone here seems to be fine, but I'm also completely... Shit. How do I get rid of that? How do I delete to get out? I can't get that out of here. Shit. No, I gave him too much change. That's my money. No, I have $1.60. That's right here, sir. Head on the water. I was using real world logic on a video game. Don't worry, I was too. I was absolutely disappointed that you couldn't. It made no sense that you don't put that on the freezer or on in the refrigerator. Like obviously you can stock water, room temperature water on your shelves, but you know nobody does that. Well at least not many people buy it if you do. I don't know why they do that. It's very strange. Did that person walk out? No, it didn't walk out. 339. 160, 161, 160. I'm getting someone. Okay, someone should do my job. I don't think I need to be the one doing my job. I do think my talents are being wasted here right now. I should be managing the store, right? Why am I manning it? Manning the register as well. The checkout, sorry. It's a creepy ass store, a big empty part with just the cashier with a broom and a power stance. I can't help. There's nothing else I can afford to buy right now. I would make it look cozier, but I can't. Okay, this is just standing around. Standing on the thing is not good. 194. Okay, what do you need? 620. Oh, 373. 123. 70. 7. There we go. Okay, yeah, you're coming to the register, yeah. You don't need to walk to the end and then come here, because like there's nobody here. You can just... Well, I guess you have to place your items down. I would have liked to see if they put the items down. I would have liked to see them do that, because sometimes some people take forever. Because some people take forever to put their items down, and then like they just take up all the time in the queue, and they like... The register is clearly like scanning them at a much faster pace than like the checkout person is scanning it much faster than they're putting it down. Again, I feel like that's so frustrating that like the fact that it's not being represented here is interesting to me, because that's like if I were to sort of express the how mundane this whole process is and how frustrating it can be, that's what I would do. But I don't think they're interested in doing that. I think they're interested in trying to make this experience enjoyable, which I think I see the angle of. The problem is, I think I'm a man of too much talent to be manning this right now, you know? I just don't think... I think that this could be done by machinery, and then I could be doing things that machinery couldn't do. I just think that's the way it should go, you know? There we go. What is it? Dude, pay by card. Pay by card. It makes my life so much easier. $2.33. To 3. Okay, she's just stuck alone. I promise I won't. I am zoning out. I promise I'm not zoning out. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. And I promise that this is a totally normal time for me, and I'm not at all extremely tired because I couldn't find the right time to stream today, and have ended up streaming very late, and now am kind of EP. I promise that's not the case at all. Nope. No, it is not. 6:34. Thank you. Finally, someone is paying by card. Goodness, took a while. Not enough people complaining about prices. True. They should be complaining about the prices. Goodness. And I'll tell them, look, it's just the economy, right? Inflation. That's what I will say. I will say inflation. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Really, there should be a self-checkout for this. Okay. $10.16 in change. Can you just bring looser cash around, please? Ugh. I feel like you should like hold mouse 1 and then scan it here and then leave it here. Because right now you just click on it and then it's a bit too easy is what I'm trying to say. Like they've idealized this process this grueling process way too much. Like this is supposed to make it look, make the experience of owning a store be more enticing and more like relaxing, because this is a video game, right? You know, you're playing this for the escapism. It's relaxing, it's fun. You're like, oh, I'm like managing a store. This is not something I do in real life, probably, right? Like I would imagine nobody who actually owns a store is playing the store managing simulator. I would hope. I do think it would be weird. That's like if I were to play a game that's like academia simulator, like I would not be playing that. That was actually like an accurate trail of what was going on. But anyways, like they have managed to make this easier for you as the player, because they want you to enjoy the process of it. Like you can tell that that's what they're doing, and I appreciate them doing that. The problem is, or not the problem, but the thing with that is, he's not just walking away, is he? Okay. I should just close the doors. What if I just close the doors? I can't close the doors. All right. Okay. But the problem with that is, like, even with this being an adequate, like, pace of the game for you to enjoy playing it, I am miserable right now. You have no idea how menial all of this is, and I feel like I could be playing a different game where I'm doing something more meaningful than just manning, like, a cash register. And, like, I just don't know if I'm a lost cause having to dive into the real world to do menial jobs as well, because I have a philosophy degree and no money and no bitches. Like it's a frustrating, it is an appropriately frustrating experience for me. I think the game is fun, but I can't say that in good faith without me just like bursting into complaint immediately. I would imagine if this was recorded and the customers could hear me talking, that they would be very, very annoyed and upset, is what I could imagine it being. 2, 3, 91 cents. Okay. Only one here not sleep deprived. That's weird. I'm always sleep deprived. It's okay. That's my secret. Took a nap earlier to make sure I wouldn't fall asleep during the stream. It's okay. You can fall asleep to the stream if you would like. You do have my permission to do so. I would like to fall asleep to my stream. I would like to fall asleep to my stream, really. Brazil, you have a non-contact digital payment method called Pix. That would be nice, yes. Non-contact digital payment, yeah. Like, so I don't have to deal with all of this? You just tap your card? That's perfect. I don't yeah, I shouldn't have to, okay, well, I have to type it in anyways, but you know. 20 cents. There we go. Exactly right. Oh, they're piling up, I gotta go. 653. What if I charge them more? What if I charge like, you know, 9.89? Oh, it just wouldn't work. Okay. I couldn't even charge them more, but I can accidentally give them more change. It's bullshit. It's total bullshit. Card 675, 675, 675. Can you put the cat to be the cashier? Interesting question. 12 cents. That's $10. No. No. No, I don't want to give I don't want to give this guy $10 in change. Fuck. Hold on. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Oh my god. Hold on. What if I just Okay, alright. What if I just close it? For him. I can't. Oh my god, I have to give him the money. Oh my god. You do not deserve it. You just robbed me. This guy just robbed me for more than the other guy robbed me last time. Alright, we can go, I guess. That was enough. It's a card. Okay. 664. What do you need? $13 and change. 2, 3, 70. There we go. What you do is by reading a QR code in the cashier aisle with the cursed glass, plastic, golden rectangle. Okay. Oh, you read you scan a code. Okay, okay. 75 cents. There you go, is your change. 5.79. $2.98. She's not walking away with my groceries, right? I guess not. Beep beep. 366. $4.84. This is horrible. This sucks. I hate managing a store. This is not like I think the game is somewhat entertaining. I think the game makes it somewhat fun as a gameplay loop. But I think first of all it was probably designed for co-op because like the moving around and everything. And like the multiple roles and positions, I could imagine being very fun in a co-op setting. But I am alone because I can't afford to hire any employees or anyone else. And that has made my store experience quite difficult. Trying to steal money from customers' credit card is a scam, is a crime. Well, you may be right. Maybe. You may be right. But in my defense, I was just limit testing. Ghana, nice. Never been. I would like to visit. Ghana and Brazil in the cyberpunk future where we all pay our bills with the magic digital money. So like people like that happens with other countries too. In Alexandria, it's also the case, but for some reason, this godforsaken supermarket simulator does not have that. Like the digital payment options. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You put the store number and send the money, or they send the customer a prompt to pay. Interesting. Don't they have that thing where it's like, was it Jeff Bezos or not Jeff Bezos? What was it? Amazon or yeah, not Jeff himself, but like the Amazon, where they had workers, like where you walk into a store and you can purchase your groceries or whatever items, and they have like an AI like scan you, and then you just walk out without paying it, but it registers your face to your account, and then it charges you how much you put in your basket or something as a thing, right? And then it was revealed that, oh, it turns out that a lot of the AI recognition didn't work, so they would just send it to they sent it to like a center somewhere in like I don't know where, and then there were actually just people in a center just watching the footage and having to review what the items were exactly, and like what the people need to pay for and send out instead. And so it looks like a futuristic automated process, but it actually was just more menial labor. That's the hellscape I'm living right now. Saving introverts' lives one day at a time. You will not catch me. You will not catch me going through a regular checkout if there's a self-checkout that exists. I will do anything to avoid the risk of having to hold a conversation with like a cashier person. One of the easier ways to do that is just to pretend like you can't speak, I guess, or have your headphones in. Yeah, I don't know what the first part was, but having your headphones in is the key point of it, I think. That way they won't try to talk to you. But you have to also make sure, it's like a double-edged thing, because you have to make sure that there is absolutely zero reason they will talk to you, or else if you have your headphones in and they're trying to talk to you, and it's like, then it's awkward because then you have to take them off and you have to ask them, hey, sorry, could you repeat that? Because like then they're trying, then you have to have the conversation, but it's worse. So ideally you have your headphones in and you're talking to them, or like you hand in everything and the exact amount of change, or like the card or whatever, and then it all works out very clearly, very without any hiccups. It goes very smoothly. That's the word. Sorry, I'm losing my words as the hours go by. My apologies. It's been a long day, weeks, month, honestly, period of time. But you pay. What was I talking about? I was talking about yeah. So if you had the strategy of having your headphones in, to avoid interaction and conversation, only works if you can perfectly master the necessary social interaction without any hiccups, or otherwise there'll be more clarity to be asked, and then you'll have to deal with it. But it's worse because it's awkward because you have your headphones and you gotta take them off and be like, oh, sorry, could you say that again? And then they have to say that again. You have to go, oh, okay, even though you didn't hear them the second time, and you have to like, proceed to go, oh, sorry, my card doesn't work, and you have to go to the next one. Anyways, that is not pertaining to any real experience. That's just a hypothetical situation, an annoyance and grievance of just to illustrate the potential drawbacks of the strategy of not trying not to talk to people by having your headphones in, but having to talk to them anyways. The solution is to rehearse and practice your dialogue from before the encounter, get it through like a script, and then run out of there and then hide back in your room for the foreseeable week. That's the trick to it. This is of course just a hypothetical and not indicative of anything. Please don't read into it. Yes. Is it a Southern Hemisphere thing to have introvert stuff? No, I don't think so. I think in the Northern Hemisphere there's plenty of that as well. I have a point. 1 franchise point. I can get dairy products, or I can get infusions. Ooh. Metal cheese, screw cheese, skim cheese. It's quite nice. I'm gonna go with the tea. It has to be the tea. It has to be the tea. It has to be the tea. Buy them in the store. How do I check how much I can... Infusions. That's a lot of money. I don't have any money though. Shit. I can do that next day. I can do that next day. Okay. So, day's over. Let's end the day. Total customer 43. Not found. Takes on time. No robberies. No robberies because I was looking around. Yes. Okay. Okay. Income 198. I am not breaking even at all. What's going on? I did stock a lot of product though. I did stock a lot of product. I think this is normal. The problem with it is that I have no money though. That's the problem. And I can't afford to get a self-checkout because... Can I just go into credit? The answer is no. I cannot go into more credit. Okay. 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 Well, what do I do now then? I suppose I buy the new product. No, I have to stock it all. Lemon tea. Yummy. Okay. I don't know how much I'll stock, but I'll keep this, I can't stock them in the same thing. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. It is better than last day's balance. That's true. How do I... That doesn't go here. That doesn't go here. That can't go here either. I can't put this anywhere. Hold on. I have to... How... I'm another step for... I need to... Maybe the store is fucked. I gotta restart it. But like, I'm another step further away from being able to afford a self-checkout. I can't believe I didn't... It's not. Oh. E. Okay. I'm losing money. I'm losing money. I'm losing money. We are going into debt. We are... I thought I was doing menial labor to escape debt. I'm still piling it on. I have to go find a different job now. Like, I'll have to, like, you know, I'll have to work a different job. What will I have to do next? Moving? No. House renovation. Not yet. I'll have to open a trading card shop. That's what I'll have to do. I'll have to open a trading card shop just to break even. Leery. Kind of a realistic simulator. Yeah, it is. Grab the peppermint. Stock the peppermint. I kind of like the sound actually. I have not grown tired of it yet. You know, I'm not grown tired of that yet. Stock the water. There's one left that's kind of annoying. It's fine. Sugar. That's all, okay. Penne pasta. It goes here. It does not go here. There's no more space for that. Rice. Okay. Everyone loves rice. especially when it's in Comic Sans. We love that. Shit, that doesn't go there, does it? I guess it does now. I need to get rid of these. Is there like a recycling thing? Whatever. Okay. Okay. I think we'll do one more day and then I'm gonna retire from store managing. I just don't think I have it in me. We are open for business. I'm paying myself minimum wage by being a self-made shop clerk. Yeah, and it sucks. I hate this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. This is not good or enjoyable. I am incredibly frustrated by the lack of meaningful progress I'm making in my self-improvement journey for having to take up something that is sort of menial and can be done by the customer themselves via a self-checkout or by any of the technologies we've invented. I think it is deeply, deeply unfortunate. What do you got, ma'am? We can't see what they have. So how do I know if they have something and they walk out with like a robbery? How will I know? I won't be able to know. Confusing. I'm glad people are enjoying the teas, I suppose. 991. I talked about one of the things I wanted to talk about for this stream that I've forgotten about because I've been carried away. I've just been carried away too many times. Is I wanted to talk about the gay orange juice. So this is some very deep ancient lore that is the second stream I did. That was so on the debut I did a stream where I talked about myself and I showed various parts of the character model and I had it all contained in the debut. However, I then immediately followed up with a stream afterwards, which was part of the debut technically, because it was me playing a game. It was Hades 2 actually. It was the first time I streamed it. It was the first time I streamed anything. And I was still super nervous and unable to form coherent sentences. So I was just talking about... What the hell was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about now. But I was talking about being in the store and looking at certain products they had, and one of them, so this was during Pride Month, which was months ago. That was I debuted then for purely coincidental reason. Hold on. 32 and change? What are you... Okay. $68. These people are so annoying. Anyways, I was talking about being in the store and looking at the options there because I wanted to buy orange juice and hold on. I had a bit of a cough just now, sorry. I was talking about buying orange juice. And I saw gay orange juice. And what I mean is, like, I saw orange juice that was just, like, marketed with the Pride flag, Pride logo, rainbows and everything. And they were like, you know, this money goes to help gay people. And I thought, excellent. Well, I'm sure none of it's going to me, so it doesn't matter anyways. But anyway, I was sorry, that you didn't hear that. Point was, I saw gay orange juice and it was fascinating because I thought the design was quite interesting and unique, but then right next to it was like the regular version of that orange juice, and they were advertising this as the gay orange. It was like the same price. was the same like volume, but this was like the gay version. And I was like, okay, I wonder if it tastes any different. So it probably didn't, probably wouldn't have. But then I thought, okay, but what if it did though? I wouldn't really know unless I bought it and I tasted it. And I could buy it. I could do that. I could buy it and taste it just to like see if there would be a difference between that and like the other regular orange juice. But at the same time, I thought to myself, there's no reason to do such a thing because I'm not that curious, right? Like I don't need to buy this new orange juice just because I'm a little curious what it tastes like, even though it's probably just regular orange juice. But then as I kept thinking about the question, I kept feeding into it more and more. And then I became really curious how it tasted. But then I didn't end up getting it. I just got regular orange juice because I didn't get regular orange juice. I got like store brand orange juice because it was the cheapest because I'm a philosophy major. So, so then I walked out of the store and but then I was thinking, man, I really wonder what that orange juice tastes like. And then so then I told the story on the stream. It was not really a story. It's just like a short sort of encounter and thought I had. I told this on stream, and that made me think about it even more. And then someone in chat was like, you should at least get it and do a taste test on stream so that we know what it tastes like, and that's content. And I go, well, okay, I guess I'll do it. Why not? Because at this point and currently right now still I am incredibly malleable. You can tell me to do anything and I will consider doing it. I don't think I will do it, but I will definitely float the idea in my head for long enough that if you just constantly pester me with an idea, I will eventually cave in. That's just the reality of what things are. And that's how you lot convinced me to promise to do it like an ASMR thing for 1,000 subscribers, because I was never going to touch anything like that with a 10-foot pole. But then you just kept pestering me over and over again. I thought, well, you know what, if there's such a huge ask for it, there must be a reason, and there must be a way to turn that reason into good. Anyways, point is, as I told this, I thought, okay, you know what? Maybe I will get the gay orange juice then, and I'll taste it, and the next stream I can say that, hey, I've got the gay orange juice with me. And I was supposed to make it a, the joke was supposed to be, it tastes like regular orange juice. There's nothing especially, and you know what? The whole point, the whole point of that was it was supposed to lead into this this joke I would tell, this like pun, and I was going to say it doesn't taste any more fruity than regular orange juice, and the pun is that it's fruity because it's gay orange juice. And I thought, yeah, that's like that's a very clever joke. I should tell that. I should get the whole orange juice just to tell that joke, and then I would proceed to explain the joke when I was telling it, and then you would admire my brilliance, is what I thought. Anyways, the point was, but then the next time I went back to the store, which was in like a week or two, they just weren't selling it anymore. And because they weren't selling it, I couldn't buy it. And then I was like, I will now never know what the gay orange juice actually tastes like, first of all. And second of all, I won't be able to make that primo content of the drinking stream. And third of all, I won't be able to make that fantastic joke I came up with in my head while I was thinking about the idea of the stream. 39. What are you doing? Carry real. Just why don't you just pay $10 and leave? Like that. Whatever. Anyways, the long and short of that is, hold on, I can't math. Oh my god, this is terrible. This changed. 39. And so now I will never know what the gay orange juice tastes like. I will never be able to tell the joke. I'll never be able to do that content stream until like next year, and by that point it would be too long after. I don't think it would matter. And this all just kind of happened in the initial debut stream anyways, that not a lot of people were watching, so I could just ignore it. But in the back of my head I'm like, there was a joke wasted, and I'm annoyed it was a joke wasted. Anyways, that came back to me when I was thinking of doing this week's like employment streams and playing Supermarket Simulator or whatever the hell this game is together, Supermarket together, but I'm playing it alone. Very sad. Yes, wasted opportunity, yeah. It was unfortunate, but it reminded me that like I won't be able to get every joke that I want to tell, and I won't be able to tell the jokes I want to tell properly because I'm so bad at telling them. But that is okay, because there'll be plenty more opportunities and things to do with that. Are you saying the orange juice made you gay? No, that's not what I'm saying. The orange juice did not make me gay. I am a straight man. Yes. 3763. Just found the pink money scam. I don't know what I don't know what that is. Sorry, could you explain that? Gay juice is when I got a friend in my house and we. All right. All right. Wait for February, I guess. Did you consider lying about the gay juice? I did for a moment, but then I just, because the part of my philosophy of humor is more like there's something much funnier about reality than fiction. Like I could write a joke and I could like pretend like something happened, but if it didn't, if it did really happen, it'd be so much funnier than if it didn't. And the thing with lying about it is, if I can pull off the lie successfully, you will be convinced that it was real, but I won't be. And deep down, I care more about me laughing at the joke than you laughing at the joke. You know, I want to laugh at the joke, and I prioritize that over any one of you people in chat laughing at the joke because I want to make myself laugh. Is with you know, I want to make jokes that I would enjoy, and so I could never really lie about it. You know, it just wouldn't work. I gave him one more cent, then that's fine. Pretty sure your fan base is pretty enough to fill the I think, I don't know, the YouTube doesn't like tell you this because it's not really part of their like their demographic information, but I wonder how queer my viewership is right now, because I think largely all of you came from Class of 09, and from what I understand of Class of 09, having dipped my toes in the community for a little bit shortly after playing the games, because you know I really enjoyed it and I wanted to be more of it. When I wanted more of it, it just seems very much like people who I would hang out with, but are not quite like me. I'm not very at all like the average Class of 09 enjoyer. Even though I'm of course open to it, I myself am not quite in the same ballpark. Came by the philosopher made you talking mad shit online crowd. Interesting. That's good to know. That's good to know. Pink money is when a big business tries to milk the gays for their money by selling the gay orange juice or the gay coke or the gay bleach for cleaning house. Oh, I didn't know that's called pink money. That's interesting. I'd never heard of the phrase pink money. I just thought of it as well, I'm familiar with what it is. I just didn't know that's what it was called. So that's interesting. Companies do it all the time, yeah. Like there was a part of me that when I was thinking about the gay orange juice as well, that it's like very skeptical of where it was going and like whether or not it was just one of those things where what is it, like a like any one of those companies would change their logo to the pride flag for like Pride Month, but like for their social media accounts, except for like certain other ones in certain other regions where that is less profitable. You know, I tend to float into the skepticism of whenever it's like big corpo stuff. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. $7.75. There you go. Next. Beep, 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 beep. 39. That's not what I wanted to do. I really wish I got that self-checkout thing, and so I wouldn't have to deal with all this shit. I could just AFK. 25. 18. Okay. Everyone is a straight man until Leon Kennedy hear you monologue laughing evil clone. The erotic rivalry walks in. Can I show you something? Hold on. I want to... Okay, hold on. Let me just finish this day and I'll show you something. 416. Okay, exact change. There we go. We got 2 more. Remind me to show you the thing. Hold on. 1, 2. More? Just water and beans or whatever that is? Okay. 123. Minority amalgamation of a lot of shit. Ah, yes. Bell hooks. Is humanities major a minority? That's interesting. I thought there were a lot of humanities majors. The green hair and verbs crowd. What are the green hair and verbs crowd? I'm aware of the blue hair and pronouns crowd. They're around. I'm quite familiar with that. Hold on, let me just... Do I just end the day now? I think I do. 40 customers. Yes. Now my day balance is coming. It's shorter. It's coming closer. It's evening out. It's evening out. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Very good, very good. Alexandria. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. It's been 3 days. I can't take it anymore. This is too much media labor for me. I can't. Pink Tech started by marketing to women things at a higher price, but justifying it by making it pink and girly, and now it's an umbrella term. I see. That's the... Oh. Okay, so that's the etymology of the word. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's really interesting. Thank you for bringing that up to me. I know of the exploitative practices, but I didn't know that it came from... It was called that because of this. Interesting. Creators working menial labor just want... God, Karis wanting to be a modern Diogenes. Yes. Trying not to repeat the same blue hair and pronouns joke. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry. Anyways, I wanted to speaking of me talking about evil clones just now, I want to show something. I don't know how I can display it right, so I'm going to just try to I'm going to find it. I'm going to display it to you briefly, just to show you what I mean by the homoerotic tension. That is present in this certain Dragon Ball character that I love watching. Hold on, where is it? Okay. I found it. This is the end of the stream. This is the end of the stream, but right before I go, I want to show you this. Hold on. How do I go to the Okay, does this work? Let me see. It does work. Okay, I want to show you this really quickly. Okay. Hold on, we're here. This is to explain briefly what I meant. This is the character. This is the character Zamasu, and Zamasu at a certain point, you know, teams up with his self from another time, but who's taken over Goku's body. So they're technically the same person, but they don't look the same. To like, you know, destroy like all the Earthlings or whatever. And at a point of desperation, he decides to fuse with himself. Interpret that how you will before you watch the scene. And this is the scene where he fuses with himself to form himself, but like his like blue hair. Blue hair. I didn't even notice there was blue hair. I'm sorry. How did I not make the connection? How did I not make the connection? So he's in his desperate fight against these two shirtless guys with blue hair, and this point of desperation causes him to fuse with himself, which eventually leads to the two guys with blue hair to fuse with each other as well. And this is what that looks like.
Bulma, is anyone hurt?
What? No.
Good.
Where is it?
We'll take it from here.
Okay, hold on. He fuses with himself to make himself squared. Yeah, exactly.
Disgrace yourself against those mortals.
So it's like this guy. He has pink hair. I just realized. He has pink hair. The other one's green. The green guy is the original. This guy is the original guy, Zamasu. And then in another timeline, he takes over Goku's body. And then instead of having blue hair and pronouns, he has pink hair and earrings instead. That's the lore, right? That's what happens.
Very well. No more games or half measures. Because these insolent mortals continue to defy.
And he's like on a monologue about how
we will reveal to them the
mortal life is a sin, and how much better he is as a god. It's time to make a hole. Yeah, he just says that.
Show your reverence and bow down.
And then they adjust their earrings.
For our splendor.
You have no idea.
Good God, they wouldn't dare. So this is your move.
He like puts his like earring, his nice earring on the other side of his ear to like match himself. And then he does that, and then they slam against each other, and this is complete scene, and this scene is played completely seriously, by the way. There's no like comedic undertone. This is supposed to be like terrifying for like the protagonist, but it's so funny. And the monologue is fire. I love the monologue.
And my form is the world. Worship me. Give praise unto me. Me, the beautiful, the sublime. Me, the invincible, the almighty and divine. All hail Zamasu.
He talks about how he's like the greatest person. Anyways, that doesn't matter. The point. And so what I wanted to show when I said I wanted to show you something was the fact that when he fuses with himself, this is literally what happens. Is like he adjusts his earrings to match the other guy, and then like they slam into each other crotch first. They start spinning around in a circle, and then they are united into one being. And all of this is played off in the most like this is portrayed as this terrifying like thing, this new antagonistic force that the protagonists have to face. where they eventually do the same thing where the two guys with blue hair put on their earrings, and then they also slam into each other crotch first. They start spinning around, and then they unite together into one like stronger being, also with blue hair. And it's like all of this is like played to the most serious, like masculine, or like masculine desire urge, like culture that's permeated. Because like think of how many like dude bros, or like, you know, like guys are obsessed with like Goku. They're absolutely obsessed with Goku, right? Because Goku's like, you know, Goku is Goku. Everyone loves Goku, right? Hold on, let me come back here. Anyways, let me come back here. Like the whole they're slamming each other by the crotch, coming together, spinning around to form this bigger, stronger, like fighter. And like this is, and like, but the people who are obsessed with this aren't the people who are looking for the gay undertones of what's going on and going like, oh my god, they have blue hair or pink hair. They're like, oh wow, this is badass, this is the peak of masculinity, I wish I was him for real, like that. And like it's weird that they don't see this at all, I think, is what I was trying to say. It's like that the sort of the hyper masculine crowd of the fan base of Dragon Ball does not see the hilarity of the scene at all. Well, very few, at least in my exposure. Anyways, that is hilarious to me, and I just don't know why we don't see more people talking about that. How ridiculously, strangely self-homoerotic that it's not even homoerotic, it's like self-erotic. And how ridiculous that scene is as like a concept, but how it's played off so seriously, because it's such a funny and outlandish thing, but you're supposed to be like, wow, oh my god, they're turning into a bigger, stronger monster, you know. Anyways, I just can't take that seriously at all. That's part of the reason why Zamasu's my favorite character, and part of why, even though I dislike most of, you know, what they're doing with the new Dragon Ball stuff, it mostly is kind of ass, and it's not exactly like something I enjoy philosophically at all, as a philosophy major, but it's just something, I don't know, this is a weird sort of tension that I think not a lot of people realize. Goku and the Skittle Squad confirmed exactly. It's like a magical anime girl transformation brigade. It's like, I feel like it's even, yeah, how do they make it even gayer than a magical anime girl transformation? I don't know. But not have it be adopted by like a gay and outwardly gay fan base. Like the fan base is, from what I can imagine, largely just straight men who see the hypermasculine aspect of beating each other to death, or not to death, of beating each other up through like willpower and like drive and training, which to be fair is, yeah, most of Dragon Ball, but I don't know. And then you have stuff like this. Anyways, that's my favorite point. And to go back to the main point, I wanted to say that's what would happen if I met a clone of myself. Yeah. With the way the Transformers expecting them to say some cheesy catchphrase, by the power of myself, I will defeat you. I mean, he is like the most narcissistic character in the show, and he does say things along the lines of that. Not by those words, obviously. He's a bit more verbose. Zamasu is a very verbose character who has a somewhat colorful choice of vocabulary. Sees himself better than others. He is like capital G God complex. He's almost like comedic in how dramatically villainous he is, but at least he begins from a sympathetic angle, I think, that is not completely philosophically uninteresting. Anyways, all that aside, that doesn't matter. This point is just that, like, this is the clone situation that would happen with me, I would imagine, if that Yeah, if I were to meet a clone of myself. Which is why I hope I don't. Which is why I hope none of this happens. So you're all spared from this, whatever this is. I think it's healthy, not healthy to take Dragon Ball seriously. A lot of people take it seriously is the thing. I hate villains who think they're better because they own a thesaurus. On the contrary, I love villains who think they're better because they own a thesaurus. Because it's such a fun, like, villain archetype. I love watching villains who are overconfident and verbose and, like, you know, monologue about how they're so much better than everyone else, because of the fact that they are a villain. They are destined, they are, by the rules of narrative, like, at least to make for it to be satisfied in some way, going to lose. And the loss is so much more fun to watch when the villain is, like, extremely verbose and ranty. Anyways, I just did 3 short days of menial labor and I immediately want to die. I don't like owning a store at all. I don't like having to man the checkouts. I think it is a waste of my time. I think my talents could be spent elsewhere. I think, in fact, I should have gotten a career as an educator instead and taught people. But the problem with that, being a philosophy major, is the fact that I also believe that education should be free as part of my philosophy of the world, and that just and that has made it difficult for me to be paid for education as well. So that is not a viable job option. If that's not a viable job option, nothing is, because I have a philosophy degree, and because of that, I'm broke and have to do menial labor like this. It is a nasty, terrible cycle. I want to die. I am unemployed as fuck, and I have no money, no business, no paper, no qualifications, empty CV, no job experience, no GPA. It's all over, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's all tumbling down now. It's all just, it's gone. And you can tell that that's the case when I stock supermarket shelves. But I have that's why you should ask your local cashier. You should ask them about Plato. I'm sure they'll know about it because they were probably a philosophy major. Prefer villains who are goofy, like they cause havoc because they find it funny. I like those villains as well. I generally think good villains are easier to write than good heroes. Like, interesting entertaining villains are a lot easier to write than entertaining heroes, because heroes kind of have a tighter sort of restriction for what they need to be, because then at the end of the day they usually need to be good somehow, and there's only so many ways you can write a good character. There are so many more ways you can write a bad character, or a morally bad character. A weak spot for gray villains. Yeah, gray villains are, you can do like morally gray villains as well, that like make you think about what their plans are and what their goals are, and like why it's wrong exactly in them going about it. Those are really fun to watch as well, especially when they're convincing. I'm trying to think of a recent example. I can't think of any right now. For like a gray area villain. Yeah, I can't quite come up with any off the top of my head right now. But that's just for villains. And then you get to the narrative arcs or the narratives where there's multiple factions, all kind of vying for their own thing, and like every character in the story is flawed in some way and like terrible. Those are interesting as well, but obviously, like, those are entirely different, not entirely different, but like different story types to me. We need characters who are considered heroes because we watch from their perspective. I think there's a lot. I think media literacy is so low that most people who watch something will consider the person who's the protagonist, or the whoever's whose perspective we're watching from is the hero. In popular shows like Breaking Bad, where they miss the point entirely. But yeah, maybe is based. True. You're all based. Everyone here is based. Based. Everyone here is based. Yes. Sorry, I'm like losing my words. It's quite late. I'm a bit tired after 3 days of menial labor, of course, and not because of any other thing at all. Like, for example, the fact that my scheduling for the stream was not at a good time, and because of that, I'm extremely tired now from that's not extra. Goodbye. I'll stream tomorrow. Unfortunately, I didn't get shit done today in terms of menial labor, so we'll be back tomorrow with something maybe even more exciting. That's a game that people have played, TCG Card Shop Simulator, which is trading card game card shop simulator in its full, I guess, length. But that's going to happen tomorrow. We're going to play that, or rather, I'm going to hold a new store. I'm going to manage a new store while I manage this current store, and hopefully be able to work minimum wage there to be able to finally pay my bills as a philosophy major, to keep the lights on in Alexandria. You know what I mean? The lights on the whole library are quite expensive because the library is infinite in length and constantly stretching, if you are familiar with the lore. And so, in order to manage those expenses, we're going to have to work a few extra jobs. I'll see you guys tomorrow in that new store. Anything else to say? Like Nabokov, Lolita, where the protagonist is the villain. The bad guy's convincing you person. Oh, interesting. I've not read that. I don't think about it. Here's a kill for the greater good with no mercy. Interesting. Utilitarians. I do wonder how that would play out in a story. Everyone loves anti-hero. Yeah, anti-heroes have been quite popular in response to the sort of saturation of classic heroes and classic villains. But I am kind of me personally in a stage where I think there's there's a saturation of anti-heroes and like morally gray characters. I would for once like to see like unambiguously good and bad characters again, but who still manage to be interesting. And that's a sort of weird, unheard of challenge because it's almost oxymoronic, right? How do you, if someone is just purely good, how do you make them an interesting character to watch? If someone is purely bad, how do you make them an interesting character to watch, right? I don't have there's no like obviously perfect template answer, but I will say one of the examples I will raise in some of my favorite fiction is Mob from Mob Psycho 100. Like Shigeo Kageyama, the protagonist, is like a middle school boy, and he is like pure good. There's not a single ounce of like evil in his body. He is just the nicest person ever. He is like a goody two shoes, but at the same time he is such an interesting character to watch and so fun to root for. I don't feel ever bored watching Mob struggle with things because it always feels interesting to watch him do it. Like he's not, for example, a poorly written Invincible Superman or whatever, where like all he does is perfect and everything's fine. I love Mob Psycho. Love Mob Psycho as well. Brilliant. Fantastic taste. Midnight here in the land of eternal summers. Sad I'm not sleeping that early. Well, that is not that early. You should sleep now. All of you should sleep now if it's that time of the day. I should sleep soon. He's a slice of life character stuck in an action shonen. Yeah, he is. Mob is. And it's just so fun watching him navigate through all of the shit he has to deal with. He's also one of the more interesting, like, autistic coded characters I've seen from shows that are a sort of multifaceted and almost much more real representation of what it's like. I think it's really interesting. Which reminds me of Nothing. I'll talk about that next time. I was gonna talk about Jacksepticeye, but I'll talk about it next time. You already know what I was gonna say, but yeah. Anyways, enough with today. Enough with menial labor. Terrible. I'm a philosophy major. I'm never gonna make it in the labor economy. I just produce no good to society, and that is a harsh truth I must accept, and be reduced to the menial labor that I so despise. Tomorrow we will do that again. We will hold another shop. It will be a trading card game shop this time instead of a supermarket. Hopefully I fare better there because I am mildly a weeb, and there's some overlap between that and card game collecting, even though I don't really play any card games in particular. We shall see tomorrow. Farewell. I can't smile. I can't. My model's not. You can't tell I'm smiling. I think my default is just smiling already. But anyways, I was smiling. I was trying to smile. I don't know why I would do that. Does it matter? You can't see me do that. It doesn't. I'm. Okay, goodbye.